We are now recording.
Okay. Awesome. Hi!
Howdy.
This is the first time we've ever done a video.
Wait, what's the how does the Gen Z do their heart?
It's the...
No, it's the weird one.
I mean, that's what they do, right? They do the 10,000 years of death. The forbidden hidden leaf jutsu.
Oh, jeez.
10,000 years of pain or
Now
death,
that we've
depending on which
established how
one
old
you're
we are.
listening
Now
to.
we've added visual comedy, so this is a big plus.
Game
for us.
on.
So before we do anything, I found something, and given that we've started with this and we're almost finished with this book,
Ooh.
pick which one you want.
Oh! Pick which one?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, they're so pretty.
I call dibs on last pick.
It's kind of the opposite of how dibs works.
A dibs is a dibs is a dibs, okay?
Fair enough. There's one of them. There's the green one. I have a blue theme going on, so I think...
He's blue.
Actually, I should just switch it up. I have too many blue...
Yeah. Which other one of these? Okay.
Are you picking green?
I might.
Okay.
Oh, wait, those are just
If you don't get green, I'll get it.
Here, you get
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I don't have that many. Well, I do have blues. What am I saying? I don't have any purples.
They were all chess X. They were all
I don't have any blues. I have too many blues. I want one. Purple. Orange and red.
Yeah, well, I picked them up, I looked at them, and I'm like, these look almost exactly like a blue set of dice I have.
Gotta go with
Only
the NWO
very
Wolfpack.
slight difference.
The blue ones were the ones I purposely put out there because I've got like 4 sets of blue.
I mean, I took one of the blue ones.
Sucks to
So.
suck.
That's purple.
No, that's blue.
That's purple.
It's purple.
The one you have in your hand is blue.
Kent, are you partially colorblind?
That's blue.
Well, I mean, it has blue sparkles in it, but it's mainly purple. These are not purple. It is purple.
Oh yeah, no, that's purple.
Oh, it's a gold dress all
No!
Like, I have purple tips.
That whole thing needs to stay dead and gone forever.
It'll never die.
It ended friendships, alright?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
What color is the dress?
Oh, or the shoe. Yeah, or the shoe.
I didn't do the shoe.
Was the shoe first or the dress first? The dress was first.
If you put your
I
shoes on
have
before
no
your dress,
idea
you're
what you
wrong.
guys are talking about.
It was the picture of the weird dress with the
That
sequences
depends on the
stuff.
dress.
That was like, it was either white and gold or like blue and black.
Yeah.
Yep, no.
I saw the blue. Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Are there different stickers for everyone?
No, they're all the same sticker. There's a different color
Well,
chess
That's
X base
right
in the
off bat.
background.
A team.
No, it's just a dragon. Just a random dragon.
Does this work? Yes.
As dice just go
That
everywhere.
hurt.
Plus, these things make for fantastic just little
Oh, yeah.
things.
I have like 9 of them hiding around my room somewhere.
Thank you for the free dice,
Yes,
man.
much appreciated.
You're feeding our addiction.
Well, you guys kept talking about dice goblins and dice collections and everything. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna add into that.
Is this a part of some promotion, or are you just being nice?
I'm just being nice.
Oh,
First taste is always free. Dice pusher. He's gonna come in with some like elven metal ones, be like, only $100, boys. I need it. Give me the clicky background.
If it's not already obvious, all the metal dice I have, I don't bring down here, except for this one because I don't use it. Testing them out.
Yep.
Did you just sniff your dice?
yeah. I could have sworn I
Do they-
caught a whiff of something.
Oh.
I'm like, these smell weird, I think.
Do
Well,
go
they've been
bad?
inside a
Like-
container.
They expire?
Is there?
How old are these dice, Ken?
I don't know. Like,
Maybe a week. I don't
I
know.
have some sort of organic component which
So
it
they're
goes back.
babies?
I think I just rolled a D1. Oh my dice. A 10 and a 0. That's
That's
100,
a
right?
good
That's
set.
100, yeah.
Test roll.
Which could be a good or a bad thing depending on what spell you're casting.
I
Oh,
test
it's for
rolled all
wild
mine. They're pretty
potion.
decent.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know mathematically test rolls don't mean shit.
Right.
But,
Unless you
like,
do about 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
not even. It has to be like something like a couple, like million or something like that rolls before you get an accurate.
Any type of statistically accurate.
Yeah, if it's well balanced.
Chess
to
is
see if there's-
pretty consistent in their balance.
These are chess.
Yeah.
The ones that keep rolling stupid.
Speaking of wild magic, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
I've lost all concept of time, but I picked a sorcerer with a wild magic subclass, and in the middle of a combat, like a high level combat, wild magic surge went off and turned my entire party into cats and dogs. Middle of combat, I was like, well, there goes that.
Yeah, I played. So far I have almost 60 hours in it,
Okay.
and all of that's in Act 1.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'm
like-
40 hours in, I'm
so it's like a
I'm-
real D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, like, to be fair, it's also split between my solo thing and the one that I play with my wife.
Oh.
So, like, we have a
No,
little
I'm just 40
multiplayer.
hours by myself on
Yeah.
Act 1. Yeah.
Yeah. My solo one, I'm playing a dragonborn sorcerer with draconic
Okay.
If you guys want
bloodline.
pillows for your chairs, I've got some.
I'm okay for now.
Yep.
I went Drow Thorn, so
Ooh.
that's been fun. They gave me the Dark Urge undertone to the game, which is kind of scary.
Yeah.
Some
You
of
been
the,
scary? What?
some of the narration from the Dark Urge is it's like, you have a thirst for blood. I'm like, what? Whoa.
Alright, so at the end of the last game, you guys had killed off all the strangers and what few there were left. Took off running because they heard the self-destruct. And you guys all boarded, and Zendria said, we have to get the ship out of here or it's going to level Karstead, which isn't good for
Right.
anybody. And then, no, he's over there in the corner.
Oh.
He came out here.
He was there, that was my
Oh.
mistake. The
Oh.
cave opening is right there in
Oh
that
yeah,
corner.
yeah, I can see
Gotcha.
the cave opening now that you say that.
Oh,
there's a
that's
cave
right.
opening.
That thing popped out last time, and you were like, and that's the session.
Yeah. Dingbat over here decides to take his cannon and go poof right
The
into
control panel's destroyed. Somebody decided to melt it with acid.
That was
Yeah,
so
you.
gross.
Okay, so I'm fixing my own problem, alright? I'm not making it anyone
Fixing
else's
my own
problem.
problem with another problem.
I did, okay, but that was an unintended consequence, okay? I knew melting the control panel would keep the ship here. I didn't know that it was going to the whole place is going to
Well, but
self-destruct.
it's
Well, the
a
self-destruct
consequence of
didn't
my
happen
own
until you
actions.
killed the leader.
Right. But to be fair, he was trying to kill us, so, you know.
Listen, Tarkx logic, okay?
Yeah.
But
the
bay
things were going to
doors-
open, they're open now.
Yeah, the bay doors
right?
came down,
Problem
hit a
solved.
bunch of the wreckage, and that thing came out. And just as that happens, Zendria causes the door to shut and takes hold of the controls. She goes, sit down in the chairs. They'll help you figure this out.
I mean, alright.
Do I have... Oh...
I'm just gonna stay back here. Hey,
Well, then take one of the seats back there then.
just it just
So
seats himself, I guess.
if your character sits down, when you sit down in the chair, there's some weird sort of energy aura that comes to the back of your head.
Ooh.
And you're filled with a basic knowledge of understanding where you're sitting at functions.
Oh.
And so you kind of understand what you're looking at all of a sudden, like, oh, that's that does this, that, okay, that reads this way, huh.
Economically, Strawberry is
Whoa.
too short to get into the chair by themselves.
Well, she could stand in the chair.
No, to get into the chair. Strawberry needs help.
No,
getting
it's
into the
about
chair.
as high as these chairs are. You sit there,
Kind of scrambles
catch
up.
the front of your cap on the edge,
And
flip
hoist
your
myself
head
up.
down and pull yourself up.
Oh man.
And she starts to take the ship off, and it comes up and out the bay doors, followed by that creature following up the sides of the walls.
Oh,
shit.
Here's what
It
this is.
flies?
No, it crawls up the sides of the ravine.
Oh, so Sam is gonna be like, we are dead.
So essentially what this is not a combat, it's a skill challenge.
Oh,
You guys have an option of different skills
Oh, great.
that
Oh.
that have to do with various aspects of control of the ship in order to complete a certain task. Since there's 4 of you, there were 4 rounds left from what I remember.
Mhm.
You guys have 4 rounds to get 8 successes before you get 4 failures. Using the ship's weapons by making it a successful attack with the weaponry does count as a success or fail on that skill challenge as well.
Enoch's just at the. He's like, torpedoes ready to go. Shields at 80%.
I'm not touching any of it.
So, what the options you have here are dexterity sleight of hand to, in order to check the pilot vessel, or to co-pilot in this case. You have wisdom perception to check to look out for obstacles and help navigate. You have strength athletics to help unjam a stuck lever or bash a console to rev it on.
Tarkx is gonna save us all.
The smile he's getting on.
It works now.
Who's got the highest wisdom right now?
I have 13. It's a +1.
You have
so
intelligence, investigation, or nature to help activate a vital piece of the ship's equipment, such as the thrusters or the escape pods. And then you have charisma, persuasion, or intimidation to inspire courage in the allies around you. Ease tension or issue stern orders.
How high is your
I will supervise.
how high is your persuasion? Because mine's a +5.
Mine is also a +5.
Oh, gosh.
But so is my intimidation.
Mine's +4.
Wow.
My intimidation's +5.
Oh, great. We're gonna
If
have.
we use the variant rules, I could use my strength modifier for my intimidation.
So we're all gonna be yelling at each other to do better, and then Tarkx
I mean,
is gonna
I
be
can
actually
handle
doing
some of the
something.
dex ones. Did you say acrobatics was one or athletics? Was acrobatics one?
Sleight
Strength
of hand.
athletics to unjam a stuck lever or bash a console to rev it on.
And what were the dex ones?
What about this? Yeah, sleight of hand.
The dex was a sleight of hand to help co-pilot.
I'll take that one. I don't have the highest.
I
dex,
guess I'll
but-
do perception.
You see Strawberry
Got a
standing
+1?
just over the dash, like, that way, no, that way, up there.
I like to imagine that the entire cockpit has just been like gassed with strawberry
Spores everywhere.
That's helpful, right, for telepathy.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Larkspur refused to sit down, so now that we're in the air, she's just back and forth trying to keep herself from like slamming into the walls, screaming out orders. Get the ship right! Button, press the button!
If you feel like there's an alternative option, I am open to other skill options. But the one thing that I have is it needs to make actual sense. You're not going to persuade the ship to turn left when you're not actually physically doing anything.
I mean, if we had an artificer.
You mean the ship doesn't have any organic components whatsoever? I mean,
It's not saying
No.
Come on. No AI, no Marvin from.
could be partially sentient, you know. I've seen Star Trek.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Okay. So we're just going to start.
Let's say, how does this work?
Who wants to go first? We'll start with that.
I'll do a perception check.
Alright.
11.
11. That's a success.
Woo! Alright.
Old man over there is living up, living it up.
There's a thing sticking out over there.
That's one pass. So,
I'll go next.
Yep.
16.
which one were you doing?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, the co-pilot?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a pass.
Nice.
You guys are gonna get this in like 2 rounds.
Don't say that yet.
That's a 1.
Which one were you doing?
I was going to do intimidation to yell out directions. Get the ship righted! Ah! I can't stay! We need to get us out! Ah! And she's just back and forth as she's kind of bouncing around inside
Sandria's
the
like kind of looking
cockpit.
back. What?
Curse this abomination!
Alright, Tark's turn.
Hey, this gun thing looks jammed. I'm gonna try to wiggle it loose.
Now, are you using the weapon system or are you doing the strength check?
I'm doing the strength check.
Okay.
I got a 10.
10? That's a pass.
Oh.
I got it. It's loose now. I think I'm gonna shoot something.
Alright, back over to you.
Another perception. 7.
7, that is a fail. You guys are 2 fails in. You only have 2 fails left.
You guys are gonna get this in 2 rounds.
30-20.
30-20, that's a pass. You're now halfway done with the passes, too.
Larkspur.
Darling, shoot the big green thing! That is a 13.
13. That is a pass.
Alright, here I go. 14 to use the weapon system of the ship. You
That
said the. I'm sorry, you said medium artillery?
Mhm.
Okay.
That misses.
Bummer.
No, wait. Am I considered proficient in it?
I
I
don't
mean, by
remem-
lore.
I don't
the
remember what it
answer to
said.
that would be no.
Well, I did tell you if you sit down, you kind of get a base understanding. So yeah, we'll
Yep.
say you can add your proficiency into it.
Okay, then 16.
16, right on the money.
Alright. What's the damage on that? I have it. Never mind.
200 D6.
Okay, so it's 3d8 fire and 1d6 thunder.
Ooh.
Jeez, thunder to feel the thunder. Come back!
You keep losing your dice every time.
The pause is all of us are like, aw.
Alright. Ooh, not too bad. So, 11 points fire and... that wasn't great, but 11 points fire and 4 points thunder.
11 points fire and 4 points of thunder.
Correct.
So 15 altogether.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 passes. You have 2 left in order to succeed.
Oh god.
Okay, hold on.
Huh.
It says that any number of the potential 6 rounds of rocket ammunition can be fired as a single action. You want me to? Yeah. Medium artillery. Medium artillery contains 6 slots for ammunition, which are rockets approximately 1 foot by 3 inches wide. Any number of rockets can be fired as an action.
And you know Tarkx would fire all of they can.
Those are the only rockets you have.
Oh, there is no reload?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want me to roll separately for each attack, or just roll all
I
the
was
damage?
gonna say, I still feel like
the other
Tarkx would
kicker
fire
is
all
if
of
the
them.
attack use is the only thing you feel like you can do, and you do all the damage, then you have to choose a skill check for the next round because you won't have anything to attack with.
Right. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Tarkx would unload, show clear.
Absolutely. Yeah,
That-
no.
It's completely up to you.
Yeah, do you want separate attack rolls for each one?
You'd end up using your attack roll that you used if you're launching all of them, so it'd be all the damage.
Okay, cool.
Because it was all 6 for an action.
Do you need any dice?
I don't.
Oh.
Just gonna roll them a bunch of times.
Oh, okay.
So,
I trust my dice.
It's gonna make me do math
pull
here.
up a calculator though. 16 plus 14. Wow, these are much better. Plus 15. So there's 4 total. Plus 15. There's 5 total. Last one. Plus 17. So in addition to what I already did, 77 points of fire damage.
How much?
77
In addition to.
in addition to the one I already did.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, right. And then 12. 8. And then 20 points of thunder damage. In addition to what I already did.
Not bad.
Alright.
Is it dead?
Probably not.
I
My
would
guess
be
is
nice.
Climbing faster now.
Slower, depending.
Now I have to do math.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Dugan.
You're welcome!
What can I say?
The barbarian, while he can't actually do math himself, he can force his DM to do a bunch of it.
So
These
after
numbers
you
fit.
do that and you realize you've used up all the rockets and
Click,
everything,
click, click. Hey, what's going on? Why is it no more boom?
give me a perception check as well.
Oh, come on. Wisdom-based checks. Why do you hate me so?
We know how those go.
3.
Oof.
You're looking down at the thing that you just used to fire them. You feel like there's something else there, but you can't seem to put 2 and 2 together at the moment.
Yeah, numbers don't stick together very well. They're numbers. They're on a paper.
Now, to be fair, all that damage, that creature did not like that.
Good.
Very few do.
Alright, so Enoch's turn.
All right, another perception because everything else would be.
Uncivilized.
Actually, I'll do the intimidation check this time.
Oh.
Okay.
That'd be a 16.
That is a pass.
Woo!
You guys need one success left.
Larkspur, get your shit together!
I'm trying! Stop yelling at me, you old man!
18 persuasion.
Larkspur
It's
sit
always
down.
our sound, but
You said 18?
persuasion to have tell Larkspur
Larkspur.
sit down.
Sit your ass down already.
I just imagine Larkspur is just like pinballing off of
Oh, yeah.
everybody and hits Strawberry either intentionally or unintentionally multiple times.
Honey Bunch, I absolutely refuse to let this abomination come in contact with my skin.
Red spores start falling from Strawberry's head.
Sit down! No, I refuse on principle.
Who's principal?
Mine, grade school, 96.
Oh. Is he kind of a hard ass?
So as you guys clear past the surface, you still hear the creature following up behind you. And Zendria goes, "This thing's still gonna explode. Get in the escape pods."
What's an escape pod?
It's that yellow port at the back. Get inside and hit the green button above you.
Does anyone know what a port is?
Yeah, it's a type of alcohol.
Of course.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, do you have like a keg that we're diving into? That sounds great. I knew alcohol would save us someday, Enoch.
She goes, "See the yellow glass?"
Perception, dirty 20.
You see it.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
I thought just get in them
Is she
So,
following us?
yeah, Enoch.
and press the green thing over your head.
Is she coming with us?
She's still piloting.
So is it like one escape pod or multiple escape pods?
It's multiple. You see at least 6 there.
Oh, okay. It's like individual sized escape pods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's enough room for one person in each pod.
Oh, so we're gonna
lovely.
get comfortable. Oh no, Larkspur's gonna lose her mind.
This is where we die. Yeah, she'll comply.
All right.
Yep.
I guess so.
Enoch gets in his pod.
So you guys each get in. You press.
Tarkx makes sure that Strawberry is completely safe in her pod before walking to his own.
And Strawberry is
Very much reluctantly.
You buckle her in.
Like, I tried to get myself into her pod and I just wasn't fitting.
It was one of those. Nope.
I don't bend that way. Okay, alright. Strawberry, you're gonna be alright, alright? Whenever these things let us out, come and find me, alright?
okay. And Strawberry is also actively looking to make sure that what's-her-face is going in her own pod. It's like following and making an effort.
Xenia or whatever.
Yeah.
Zendria.
Zendria.
Well, okay. So do you get in the pod? Do you hit the button above Strawberry's head then?
She wouldn't be able to reach it, would she? Yeah, I
Okay.
punch her.
So as soon as you press it and you step away, it closes up.
Okay.
So what did you say Strawberry was trying to do?
Up until the door's shut, because probably can't see outside of the door now.
Well, you can still see through the glass.
She making sure that Andrea is going to get in her own pod.
Zendria is not making any movement away from the pilot seat.
Strawberry's going to be banging on the glass and pointing.
What? You want me to get her? Yeah, alright.
Avidly nodding.
I had a feeling this was going to happen.
Yeah, so Tarkx is gonna follow the request of Strawberry.
Get her.
and go up to Zendria.
So 2 seconds after that, and you figure that out, you two got into your chutes, right?
Yeah,
And press the
reluctantly.
green button?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, instantly.
Glass
Yeah.
closes,
Try
and
not
then
to
all of a
touch
sudden you
anything.
hear
Yeah.
foom, 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 as your pods
Sophora, help me. Presses the
dive
button.
back down. And it feels like a gentle drop.
What's the
Just-
what's the distance on your
30
telepathy?
feet.
30 feet. So for a moment you hear Larkspur, "Ah!" and then it fades in the distance.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, pretty much. Son of a. Oh, it's gone.
So now it comes down to an interaction between Tarkx and Zendria.
Hey,
Get in your pod already!
yeah, no, Strawberry said you have to go too.
I'm making sure this thing doesn't explode.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna explode no matter what. That's what you said, right?
It needs to get as far away from Karstead, though, as possible, or it
Yeah.
could
Yeah, can you just like, I don't know, make it go on its own? Like when you slap a horse's ass and it just keeps running? Can you do that with this?
This is my destiny. Yours is to get into that pod.
Yeah, no. Strawberry was very adamant you get in the pod. Now you
So-
can choose to get in the pod, or I can make you get in the pod.
So this time, at advantage, give me another perception check.
Tarkx is aggressively helping.
Chaotic good. Does not mean chaotic nice. 14.
Okay. So one thing you have noticed is the body of the commander that she told you to bring into the ship. She's now taken the equipment that he had on and put it on herself. So I need a con saving throw from you.
Oh.
I mean, you're good at those, right?
Yeah, I am.
Except for now.
19.
19? Okay. You feel something coming off of as one of the lights glow, but nothing happens. She's like, get in the damn pod!
I rage.
Oh,
Strawberry.
kill Tarkx.
Hold him. He's not gonna disregard Strawberry's instructions.
It's the last rage I have until I get a rest. But I rage, and then I grapple her.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go.
Strawberry kill Tarkx. This is
Alright.
how he dies.
Let me bring up a spy real quick.
I can almost guarantee you're gonna have to roll crazy high to beat what I just did.
Oh no.
Well, I had a slim thought that you guys might try to save her as well, in which case...
You had a slim thought that these two would probably try to save her.
This one would insist that she be saved, and this one would follow suit.
Right, and the
We'll be
question
real
becomes,
here.
does she become a sidekick that joins you guys? Does she just exist now, or
I don't
what?
know.
Does she resist Tarkx in just the wrong way, and he has to kill
I
her?
really hate that 5e called them sidekicks.
Right, companions.
Alright, you said
What's
a
wrong with cohort?
grapple,
Solid
Yep.
jokes.
correct?
Yep,
Alright.
19.
Yeah. No. She
Okay,
got an 11.
alright, so
As soon as you grab her, she's like, "Ah, get, yeah, I'm trying to, thing's gonna explode!
So I pull her away,
Mhm.
and I take the scythe off of my back.
Okay.
And I hook it over the throttle that she was using to make it accelerate.
Yeah.
And I slam it down so that the throttle is locked into the full throttle going forward position,
Okay.
and wedge it up against the console.
You said the scythe.
Yeah.
Okay.
My battle axe wouldn't do that. The curve of the scythe and the fact
Mhm.
that the scythe has reach means
Yeah.
that it will.
Okay.
And I carry her to an escape pod and
She is
shove her
fighting you the whole time, like, you somebody. You felt an elbow once or twice at this point.
I push her in, hit green button, pull arm back, and wave.
You son of a bitch!
Toodles! And then I get into my escape pod
Okay.
and hit the green button. I want to make sure I narrate. I hit the green button. Tarkx didn't just sit there like, what's going on?
I was going to say, if you did anything else, Tarkx was going to end up taking the full, because it has damage rolls in here for that
I'm
explosion.
fairly certain that it'd
What
kill
were
me
the instructions
outright.
again?
Especially since I'm not at full HP.
Even while raging.
And so, yeah, it just, and Tarkx can see her from like 15, 20 feet away, like, "Oh, son of a bitch." She's pissed. And you guys descend down. Like I said, it feels like a gentle drop, even though it's going really fast.
Like
and you can
Featherfall?
kind of, but faster than what a featherfall does. And as you guys are dropping down, you can see yourselves descending back down to the surface at a very fast rate. And about 15 feet before you hit the bottom, it's almost like a levitate effect happens, and you slowly stop and just, and the front pops off, and you're able to step out.
Step out? No. Larkspur, shoom, flies out, spitting and raging, cursing and Sylvan. Blast these abominations, Sephora, help me, I'm talking to I mean,
Followed by an off in the distance, as that ship explodes about 150 miles away up in the sky.
And that thing was moving.
yeah.
It had a hefty speed on it.
Strawberry will, instead of stepping out, would just go face first in the dirt, and it's not getting.
I have this image in my head where Strawberry is like too wide to fit exactly, like, comfortably. And so
I'm a
she's like,
Baymax.
So there's like a sliding out and then like face forward in the dirt.
So would Tarkx and Zendria's pods be a reasonable distance further away from everyone because of how long it took to get into them? And
Yeah, so the three of you pop out and you're able to look up and see the last two descending down. And she's still, like, pissed as a hornet, banging on the glass, flipping you off.
it's going to end really badly for her if she tries to pop off with Tarkx.
Does Tarkx... Strawberry will be still in the dirt when you get out.
I don't know, how far away would our pods be? I mean, granted that speed, it'd be a decent distance.
A minute or two behind us.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too much.
There's about a 40-foot distance difference.
Okay,
It's
not too bad.
Oh.
Because this was literally rounds difference, which
Right,
in
right.
increments of 6 seconds.
Okay.
Larkspur will give a wide berth to the incoming pods, just
Mm-hmm.
in case they explode like the other one did.
Okay.
So when Tarkx's glass opens, he steps out. Hey, what a hell of a ride that was! Woo! Hey, Enoch! Wasn't that fun?
Let's not do that again. That was pretty crazy. But yes, it was fun.
Strawberry, you all right?
Does he go up and like pat?
Yeah, I'd
Spores.
absolutely come up.
Spores like emit from Strawberry and you hear.
All right, good. Hey, can you tell me what the hell Larkspur's saying? Because she looks awfully mad.
She stopped cursing at some point and is now like sitting in the crux of a tree branch, just brooding.
I think she needs another cigarette.
Yeah, there we go. She's lit her cigarette and she's sitting there just like
Just like
smoking.
long, hard tracks. The cartoonish levels of drag.
Yeah. Or like blowing it out through her nose and her ears.
Oh.
And then Zendria comes walking up, tears rolling down her eyes. You help me with this thing. And she comes walking back out, and that's when you realize that thing is not dead yet.
Oh, all right, game on.
Ah, shit. That's the first time you've ever heard Strawberry curse.
And it's the cutest thing.
Ah, shit.
Alright, do you guys want to pause for a minute and I'll put a different map down, or do you just want to...
Yeah, sure. Put
Okay.
it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I appreciate an updated visual.
Does Tarkx have a motherly reaction like, Strawberry? To it.
So Zendria called him to battle, and he like immediately pulls off battle axe, and he's starting to go, and he goes, and all he hears is shit.
Or Strawberry.
All right. But no scored or anything. Tarkx has said way worse.
Did he
Everybody
he's a
else.
warrior.
Jinkies. Creepers or whatever.
That's Enoch.
Shit. Oh man, here we go. Oh, this is going to be really difficult. Shit. Alright.
I had a bunch of maps, and now I can't find the map I want.
Uh-oh. I wish I played Halo 3 ODST, because there would have been a joke there.
Oh,
Somewhere.
the only way I imagine these pods is like the Saiyan pods, though.
Yes.
But with yellow glass instead of red. Like, that's in my head what these are.
Yep.
That makes
This is
sense.
glorious.
Tarkx is way too big to fit in that
Yeah,
pod.
very crunched up. Like,
I think I'll put his head to the side.
I
On the field.
had to tilt my head to the side and hit the button with a finger. Ah, crap.
No, you touch it with your ear, just go.
That's not it either. Damn it.
Do we lose the DM?
No, DM lost a map.
No.
Have you checked the backpack?
What?
It's from Dora.
Jeez. Do I look like somebody who has time to sit down and watch stuff like that?
I don't know, the Dora the Explorer movie was really funny.
The live action one.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Oh, it's hilarious. Like, they start off with her doing the like, "Hola, soy Dora," and her parents are at the breakfast table and they're like, "Who's she talking to?"
That's amazing.
And they play that off the whole time.
Oh, that's great.
Hilarious.
Okay. me for 2 years and for 2 little girls, and Dora and Barbie movies. The like
All
animated
Barbie
Barbie
billion
movies.
Barbie movies.
There's so many of them. That's the only thing that was in my head for like 2 years.
Okay.
Okay. Guess who's back with a map? DM's back
Alright.
with a map.
So set that there.
It's nice that they have these little markers on here so you know it's a tree.
Tree.
That's to indicate that it's difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
So the ravine is off over here somewhere,
Okay.
and that means that this guy is right here,
Wonderful.
and you guys are on that end of that corner.
Out of curiosity, how much damage would Tarkx have taken from the ship?
How much damage would he have taken from the ship?
Yeah, let's see if it would have killed me outright.
Probably.
You actually want me to roll this damage?
Yeah, sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
we do. We like
Okay.
consequences.
I'll take
Why
the
is that
average.
easy?
So, how many d6s is it?
Well, given the number I have to work with, I actually have to do multiplication because I don't have this many dice.
I mean,
Are they
you
D6s?
need.
50 plus?
Holy cow!
Huh.
Use a die roller.
Here.
No, these are D10s.
Oh. I thought you were rolling
It's
Oh.
D6s. How many?
No, D10s.
Oh.
Do you
How
want me
many?
to do it on here?
I'm gonna say, yeah, we got.
How many D10s, Ken?
50?
I got it.
50 even.
Yes.
Okay. We'll see whose is higher.
This is
Good
gonna
lord, my
break
screen's
Oh,
just nothing but
wow.
dice.
I have.
Ah!
Oh man, this is gonna crash my computer because I don't have regular dice. I have Bixby hand dice.
Mhm.
So.
Holy
Ooh.
shit.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
big number.
I rolled a 281.
281. Oh my gosh! Like you're seeing this, right, Cody? Look at
What
that.
did you roll?
You
Well,
were
it's still
good.
going. It's still rolling. Like look at my screen.
That's about
245.
Yeah, either one
And
would
then
have
watch
killed
all
me
these hands that are gonna
outright
come up.
like 3 times.
Yeah,
Because
and
I'm
that was
pretty
all fire
sure all
damage
of
because it
those
was
are-
an explosion.
That would have incinerated me
Yeah.
down to the atom, essentially.
If it's not already
Holy
obvious,
shit.
that scythe is destroyed.
I figured that. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of my inventory.
I was a little surprised when you said you were doing the scythe, and I'm like, are you sure the scythe?
I wouldn't sacrifice my clan battle axe, and the scythe has reach, which means it's long enough to hold the throttle and get jammed into a console.
Fair enough.
And
And
Strawberry
Tarkx
told
is
me
enough.
to.
Yeah, Tarkx is enough of a hero to.
Strawberry told me to.
All right. Before we go any further, do you guys remember what mutations you had?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Really thankful I didn't. You got the adamantine exoskeleton or the metal exoskeleton last.
I got 10
So
HP.
10 temporary hit points and +2 AC.
Oh.
But doesn't it? There's
Whoops.
also a downside to it as well.
Yeah, if you get hit with fire or radiant damage, you are paralyzed.
No. That's the furnace effect.
Oh, that's the
ours.
first effect.
Yeah.
The
The
adamantine
hardened
one is
exoskeleton gives you
disadvantage
disadvantage on
on
dexterity,
dex.
ability checks, and saving throws.
yeah.
Okay. So I
Yeah, that's
currently
right.
have a 16 AC.
I have the beast hooves, which just I have to do certain checks for, and then
That sure looks
I had written down
green in
the
camera.
phase stealth. I think is what it was called.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I can
I didn't color
go
correct it.
invisible as a bonus action to the end
That
of
brown,
line
darkish red. Look how red it looks on
Yeah.
camera.
He looks like he's got a blue shirt on with all the red on it.
All
And I
right.
look like a
So
green.
Yeah, gray kind of looks blue on.
Yeah, and I've got acid eyes, the heat thing, and the exoskeleton.
there were 3 of them we had.
Correct.
well, some of you, because there was one point where Dugan was the only one that failed the roll, and so
Okay.
he had more,
Okay.
and then you guys all.
Yeah, that was the eye juice stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
That
don't.
was
No, that
gross.
was the furnace effect.
Was it?
Because
No,
the
you-
acid eye was the last thing you got.
Oh, that's right.
when
And she
you
got
guys attacked.
invisibility and okay.
I have
Yep.
teleport written down for some reason. Why I was teleporting last time.
There was
Why
something.
that?
There was a wild magic
Oh, that's what it was.
surge,
Okay.
and I think that
Yep.
lasted for a minute.
10 rounds. Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's going now.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah.
I'm still laughing at the cheese dice. They're
You know,
cheesy dice.
Are they any
I
Gouda?
ordered it. I ordered
Huh?
the cheese
Are they any
dice.
Gouda?
Dugan, stop.
Stop. Just stop.
I ordered the cheese dice and they gave me this gold glitter one.
Huh?
That's nacho dice. Okay,
When does it stop?
Okay, so
Kick your ass! Come on!
hey, how much
All right,
cheddar did
end
you spend on
recording. No.
Friendly fire.
Oh,
Sorry, I worked in a kitchen. We had charcuterie
Oh,
boards and
sure.
cheeses, so we
Yep.
made nothing but puns all the time.
Yep.
okay. So initiative.
Just right into it. All right.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Are the new dice any different, or is this the same bull crap?
So far, it's been so-so.
I mean, you're above a 5.
Yeah, this
Hey,
yeah, this time,
significant
so-
improvement.
Yeah, 12 this time.
7. Does somebody want to pull up the spy stats and control what Zendria does so I can keep track of what
I
the
got you,
monster's
Sam.
doing? Alright.
So we landed just outside the city, or
Yeah, you guys are about 250 feet away from where the ravine collapsed at. And as you guys descended down, the creature kept coming at you as if trying to come up at you, but it can't fly or anything, so it just kept coming towards wherever it saw you guys at.
So how did it get to the ground?
It crawled up out of the ravine and onto the surface.
But wasn't it like on a tall building with us?
No, we were underground.
Oh.
went up and it
You guys
climbed
were
up the
down
sides.
inside a chasm,
Okay.
and
I
as you
see.
guys flew the ship out, it crawled up the side walls of the chasm
I
and out
see.
of the ravine.
Okay, never mind.
Boom. Okay.
Spells?
Alright, so let's move this over slightly. What did Tarkx get?
Tarkx got a 14.
Enoch,
what did I say?
12.
12? Yeah, 12.
Larkspur,
17.
and Strawberry.
10.
10. And then we gotta do.
Oh, did you roll her initiative then?
Yes, she got a 7.
Hey, that's what I rolled for.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's wild. That's wild. No.
No.
I didn't realize it had a negative to its proficiency.
Haha, suck it.
A negative proficiency?
No, a negative initiative.
Okay. It's like, man, you just suck at living. You're not good at it. You're
Not
actually
only do you
bad at
have no
everything.
proficiency, you actively suck at it.
I have additional colored markers, so I'm
That'd be
going to take
a
advantage
pretty
of
cool, like,
this.
curse or something.
Oh yeah,
Like,
have
you go to a
negative
hack
proficiency
and you're like,
modifiers.
I want to be proficient at this, but like, you get negative proficiency at something else.
all magic comes with a price.
Yeah.
I love that from Once Upon a Time with Rumpelstiltskin. All magic comes with a price, dear.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great take.
He was pretty cool, yeah.
It was a
That was a
take.
good character.
I like
liked
his
that
like
one.
frog skin look. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's a great take on Rumpelstiltskin. That was cool.
Mhm.
And how
Yeah.
he was like the pervasive bad guy throughout all of the actual fairy
Yeah.
tales, like manipulating
Monster.
the background.
Season 1 of that show was great.
Oh man.
I watched all the way through season 2, and then
I watched all of it this year, all the way through the reboot that Disney gave it, where,
Wow.
where
Wow.
Henry is the main character, and they
Yeah.
only did one season.
That
That was rough.
It-
I wish I
it just-
wouldn't have watched
The
that.
whole show progressively got.
It got
More
really weird.
unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tried to enter space way.
it's CW, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That tracks, yeah.
Oh, Arrow's great. Did you watch the first 2 seasons? Yeah, that was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Did you get to season 3 and 4?
Yeah.
Same with Flash.
Yeah.
Same with
Mm.
any
Same
of
with
those.
all of
Just
them,
like
yeah.
They have this like great idea, and for like 2 seasons, and they
Yeah.
play it out great, and then after that, it's like,
They bring
well,
in
this is
everything.
making us so much money, we got to continue
Uh-huh.
it, and it's like Arrow turned into like it was like an action drama, and then it was
Yeah.
just like
campy,
just
ridiculous
drama. It was just drama afterwards.
It's like they've never
essentially.
heard of the concept of scope creep. Like,
Yeah.
when you add too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
And then they started doing the Flashpoint and the
Oh.
multiverse inclusion stuff and the Day After Tomorrow heroes. And it's just like, oh my god, stop.
Please
I
stop.
am lost.
Please stop.
When I have to have a flowchart that takes up an entire wall to understand where we are,
Or when you have to watch 4
You've
different
gone too
shows
far.
to track what the storyline
Yeah.
that's going on
Yeah.
in any of them. Yeah. No.
Okay. So
Like Marvel movies are bad enough. I don't need this in a TV
It's the
show.
most ambitious crossover ever. Once upon a time was the most ambitious crossover ever.
Well, even in like, what was it, Arrowverse? They did a crossover with Zack Snyder's.
Oh yeah,
DC.
with the actual DC universe. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway,
All right, so it's gonna go Larkspur, Tarkx, Enoch, Strawberry, the Monstrosity, and then Zendria. So Larkspur.
Alright. This thing is massive. And so...
For those of you who do have them, don't forget you are still proficient with the laser pistols at the moment.
and the laser cannon rifle thing that Tarkx happens to be in possession of.
Yep.
Yeah. And this thing took a significant amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not looking good at the moment.
Yeah.
So Larkspur will like come out of the tree enough to have line of sight. I think we're within 90 feet. Okay. And I will cast Hex on the creature.
Okay.
Which is a bonus action. Choose one ability check when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. I'll use strength, I suppose. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay, so what does Hex do exactly?
You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever I hit it with an attack.
Oh, okay. Cool. It's Tarkx's turn. Enoch will be up next.
Oh, that was a level 1 spell.
Oh, yeah.
Level 1. There's also a bonus action. You still have your action, right?
I do, but I don't have anything else.
Cast a cantrip.
Can I cast a cantrip as a...
Yes, you can.
Okay. In which case...
It's one of the few ways you can cast two spells.
That's what it is. Yeah. And so in that case, I will also Eldritch Blast the thing.
Well, you did cast the spell, so that's going to go off first.
Okay, that's fair. Is that a D100?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
25.
25. An eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
Cool.
Okay.
Literally a third eye.
And then I will cast an Eldritch Blast. Oh, that's probably not going to hit. That's a 8.
8? Yeah, no, it just
Well, that's a 9, but still
misses.
misses.
Alright, Tarkx's turn.
Hey, Larkspur, check this out. This thing's just like, it's like a single shot cannon thing, right? It's
Yep.
not like a Gatling gun.
Right.
Okay.
Alright.
22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And this does 3d8 damage
Mhm.
when it's not a crit.
I believe it's 3d8 necrotic damage.
That's the flat damage, right? There's no damage modifier, correct? Like I don't add my dex modifier to it or anything.
Oh, crap. No. Okay. I made a mistake. It
Okay.
is 68.
All right.
68 necrotic. However, when you use it, you have to roll for a recharge.
Okay.
So if you don't make the recharge roll, it's not ready to fire again.
Oh, interesting.
So 17 points necrotic damage.
Okay.
And what's the recharge roll?
5 or 6 on a d6.
Oh, on a d6, I was like, I got an 18. What's that mean? No, it is not recharged.
Okay.
Click, click. Hey, what the hell?
Alright. Enoch's turn. Strawberry will be up next.
All right. That's hard to see. Where was I? Right here? Or it goes right here.
Wait, hold on. Don't go any
Oh.
further.
What you doing?
He also takes 7 points of radiant damage because it was my first attack, and I'm using
7
Mind
points
Defy
radiant?
Fury. Yeah.
Okay.
You notice that the radiant damage seems to be more effective.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hey, Enoch,
Yep.
Hey, if your guy can help you out with this hit, Tarkx Prime just helped me do a lot more damage on this guy.
Oh, that's awesome. But I'm all out of god juice. I can't really do anything right now.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
Okay. God,
10,
wow.
There's the TikTok.
15.
That would be at disadvantage. I'm just gonna try to hit him with my laser pistol. Whoa. I miss.
What did you roll?
That would be a 7.
Oh, yeah.
Not a 1. Don't be searching for those, DM. Come on.
All right. That's it. That's all I got.
And then it's Strawberry's turn.
Okay. Seeing Tarkx wield the massive laser cannon and Enoch attempt to fire off, Strawberry's gonna look down at their own laser pistol. Well, better late than never. 17 to hit.
Just barely hits.
Oof. Max damage.
Holy shit.
20 points radiant.
I don't know if I should be concerned or not, because that's 3 6s.
Real quick, DM, that the laser cannon that I had, doesn't that deal radiant damage?
It deals necrotic damage.
It deals necrotic. You said that. Okay.
Yep.
So that one deals necrotic, but all the other laser pistols deal radiant.
Yes.
Interesting.
So 20 points.
It was the leader's weapon. So.
Gotcha. He's a dick.
20 points radiant damage.
20.
Nice.
Yeah. So this little Myconid with stubby arms goes, and that thing hits, and you just see this solid tear go through the creature as that laser shot goes through.
Jeez.
And it looks like it was way worse than it should have been, as that thing screams in pain. You said how much in total?
20.
Damn, Strawberry, that was a hell of a
How
hit.
much of it was radiant?
All of it.
All of it. So okay.
All of it.
Well, I didn't know if you were adding something else into that.
No,
Okay.
I can't. Tarkx, did you see me?
Oh, I did. That was a hell of a shot.
Okay. It's the monster's turn.
Ooh.
Everything about this guy says ideal acid damage.
Or ideal.
I don't know where you're getting that
Nah.
So, a certain somebody has gotten this creature's attention.
Oh, he better fucking not.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50
from. Oh no.
to right here.
And it's probably got a
Its head comes down and tries to bite Strawberry. It has a very long reach with its head.
I should have Misty stepped.
Yeah, you should have.
I should have. Ooh,
Please
but
tell me this
I
thing has
did-
swallow hole.
I did count that, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 20 feet. Okay.
First time ever, Larkspur cowered behind
what?
a Tarkx. That's this massive creature.
What?
what are you hitting me with?
It's trying to bite you, and it got a 25 to hit.
Oh, that doesn't shield not gonna do
Miss.
That.
Yeah.
I wish. Unfortunately.
So I'm going to give you your damage, and then I also need a dexterity saving throw.
Silvery bars.
that won't. That's only for spells.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunate.
Dexterity saving throw disadvantage
Why would it be disadvantage?
because of my boon. What I have
The
disadvantage.
mutation?
Yeah, the mutation.
Oh, okay. Dang it, I forgot what I counted.
Silvery barbs is not restricted to spells.
Oh, it's not.
No, it says casting time. One reaction when you, which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
We'll do
I realized that I should have rolled the d6 because he still has goat legs. He went from here to here, I believe? No.
It's an additional 10 feet.
Oh, I just move an additional 10 feet?
Yep.
Mhm.
So
Does he go into the rock?
he would have strayed further this way. Maybe the rock.
Well, what direction did he move?
He moved diagonally. I
Okay, so
believe.
it's 10 feet in that same direction. Right to there?
Yeah.
It's just out in the open then.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 25 points piercing.
Silvery barbs.
I mean,
Reminder.
Well,
what is the bonus to this thing's attack? Out of curiosity.
We don't know.
but
That's
you
metagaming.
don't know that.
You're not allowed to know.
That's metagaming, and I'm not going to do that.
I'll take the damage.
Oh, it does
'cause
glow in the dark.
Okay.
There's a high chance he could roll even higher,
That's-
and then I'm
yeah.
screwed. So
Um,
25 points of what damage?
Piercing. Just straight piercing. It's not magical or anything. And then, what did you roll for your dex save?
22.
22?
Yep.
At disadvantage?
Wow.
Somehow she does not get swallowed.
Whoa.
Good.
But you see the teeth come down and come real close to just grabbing her at the cap. And then
I would imagine that Myconid would have some sort of a defense to make them like taste gross, like all of the
Yeah.
things that you have
Like a
in.
pufferfish.
Yeah, like all of the things
Only
that
the
you have
dwarves know
absorbed.
how to properly harvest a myconid.
Right.
Gotta
Yeah.
peel away that outer layer.
You doing it too now?
I am.
Did you forget that? That's how glowy thingies work?
Yeah. I was
And
assuming
then-
passive light's enough.
it's going to take a swing at Tarkx with one of the tentacles. $22.
Miss. No, just kidding.
See, I know you have an advantage to your AC. It's not that much.
Silvery barbs.
Look at how this looks
Silver
on the-
barbs.
It hits.
So I have to roll again.
Yeah.
Look
Yes.
at how it looks on camera. It looks like a...
Okay, so that second roll was higher, so it's still going to be a 22
Yeah,
to hit.
so it hits.
I'm still trying to understand how silvery barbs works. I get it makes
the
me have to
screen
re-roll.
from the strawberry.
It's the opposite of inspiration, but for your DM.
And then it gets, I give advantage to. I'll give it to who did I give it to? Yeah, I'll give it to Larkspur.
So you take 27 points of poison damage.
Oof. What are you giving to Larkspur?
Advantage on anything.
On anything. Okay.
All right then.
And then it's Zendria's
I'm in
turn.
trouble.
So she's gonna use her riffle because that's what she would do. And
Her riffle.
yes, her riffle.
Oh, the rifle.
Yeah. She's gonna move over to these rocks, use her
Yeah.
bonus action to
That's
hide.
what I was doing. That's why I was...
Okay.
It also looked funny on camera. It was
Oh,
like
the
a
glow
ray
that-
of light coming up from that direction.
21 to hide.
Okay. I gotta roll perception for that.
Yeah. Now they're out of order.
That's wisdom, isn't it?
Yes, perception
Okay,
check.
so here's a question. How does blind sight work with that?
It doesn't.
It doesn't? Okay.
No.
Then no, he doesn't see her.
Cool.
She's
So
hidden.
she's at advantage now because she's attacking from being stealthed and hidden.
Uh-huh.
Cool. She's gonna shoot with the laser rifle. All right, I'm glad it's at advantage because I would have missed otherwise. It's a 19 to hit,
Yep, that's gonna hit.
so dealing all radiant damage. That's a 16.
16 damage.
16 damage.
And that was all radiant.
All radiant.
Tarkx is gonna hate her.
Probably not.
She just killed it.
Yeah, it's all right. Tarkx is almost dead. Like
He's just happy to be alive at this
way
moment.
close.
And as soon as she launches that shot off, just and the thing dies, lands on the ground, and it starts to dissolve. She just throws that rifle back over her shoulder, spits and turns and walks away.
Shit. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's a little.
Who's got the longer reach?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
If you guys would like to,
Level up.
not quite yet. Now that that thing is down, you start to see the body dissolve, and you begin to see weird shapes through its skin as it becomes somewhat semi-transparent.
It's people!
You can give me either
Or
an
not.
investigation or
Or
a
not.
sleight of hand check. Well, no, I'm sorry. First an investigation check.
Oh dang! I was like, or a sleight of hand. All right.
11.
11
Natural 20.
Okay. Wow, that's insane.
makes it.
Larkspur doesn't want to
2.
get close enough to actually
Does
infect.
not make it. Makes it.
Oh,
Wow.
look at you, Tarkx.
You guys start to see objects that this thing has swallowed up from when it was down in the wreckage.
Oh god, it was people!
So if you want to try to pull it out before it gets dissolved up in the creature's body, I need sleight of hand checks to avoid.
19.
No.
Yes.
17.
Yes.
They didn't see anything.
Oh no, I said no, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Larkspur is not touching
All right.
that. Mm-mm.
So
Nope.
from the two of you, I need D6s. Straight D6.
Oh, so I can't put a curve on it?
Roll the dice.
It's on a roll tonight. Same.
2.
Hey. Do we need to re-roll because we
Yeah.
both rolled the same thing?
Yep.
4.
Son of a bitch. Go again.
2.
I'm watching you. She did.
Wow.
3.
Okay.
Oh man.
Still gonna keep going.
Take inspiration. That was
Roll
just
these
fun.
wild.
I have
rollies.
inspiration.
Just
Did I keep
wild.
double?
No.
Damn it.
All right. So
I have inspiration.
you rolled the 2.
I did.
You find another laser rifle,
Laser
Ooh.
rifle. I have a pistol and
Yeah,
a rifle.
the rifles do 3d8
and you rolled
damage.
what?
4.
4. You
Oh
find.
wait, I'm sorry. She rolled a 3. I rolled or a 2. I rolled a 3.
Okay. You find a metal utility belt that has a unique ability to it. You're kind of reminded of the arm things that Stranger and then Zendria had.
Mhm.
So you know it has some sort of a button you press and it has some sort of an effect.
Interesting.
But it
School
looks
of
like-
ingenuity.
But it
It's
looks like a really
everywhere.
cool belt.
Yeah. Look what I found. Larkspur. Whoa. Hey.
What?
What's going on with your forehead there, Larkspur?
What? There's nothing wrong with my forehead.
I didn't say anything was wrong. I was
She
just
covers-
asking
she
what's
covers the eye.
going on up there.
Nothing. There's
Oh.
just don't pay attention to it. It's, I'm-
All right. Hey, check this out. I got a School of Ingenuity belt.
Oh, look at you! You're moving up in the world. Yes,
Yeah.
do be careful with that thing.
Yeah, magic's dangerous, right?
Yes. The
Okay.
School of Ingenuity magic is something to be very, very careful with. I rolled a 14 in deception.
I rolled a natural 1 inside.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll ask for some instructions later on how best to go about handling School of Ingenuity magic.
I am very impressed with your instincts to this point. You make a very good warrior in all situations.
Oh, thank you, Larkspur.
Glad to have you as part of my team.
Yeah, I'm glad to be part of your team too.
All right. So
There's
the
a lot of
second-
hesitation before we say team. There's something going on.
But it's because in her head she's going, don't say tool, don't say tool. Don't say tool.
Not puppet,
Team.
not tool.
Yeah, right. Puppet, tool, minion.
Oh.
No, none of those are appropriate.
So the next hour from the first mutation has finally gone away, and at this point, with the creature dead, it's a question of what do you guys want to do? Do you want to try to go back into Karstead? Do you want to wait out the rest of the mutations?
Let's go
I
back
know.
into Karstead.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a slight chance at seeing if you can pull anything else out of this creature?
Tarkx is gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Okay, so another
Why the heck not?
another investigation.
Holy okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's just an investigation. Okay, that was a
14.
20.
Yes.
19.
Yes. Are you no? Okay,
No,
so sleight of
she
hand
refuses to
checks.
touch it. I probably can't use any of the other anyways.
13.
Yes.
15.
2.
Nope.
15.
Yes. Once again, D6s.
I got the exact same thing.
Okay, you can't get the same thing twice.
1.
5.
1, 5. Perfect.
I kept rolling 2s.
It looks like if you hadn't waited another second longer, you wouldn't have been able to grab it, but you're actually able to pull. I'm sorry, re-roll yours. Sorry.
5.
Same as me. I ain't re-rolling.
We've gotten a
Isn't
2,
that
we've
just a
gotten a
6
3.
left?
Yeah, it's just a 6 left.
Okay, so
And a 1.
forget it then.
Well, I'd already rolled a 1, and he said re-roll it.
1 and a 2 were the same thing.
Oh, okay, so a 6.
Yeah. All right.
It's the
So-
only thing left.
You each find 2 little weird-shaped, rounded things with some sort of weird kind of rounded handle and a little pin sticking into it.
Oh no.
One of them has little squared
Show
section
that
on it. The
face
other one's
again.
just round.
Oh man.
Take a guess. What do you think you found?
Grenade.
Rico! Time to go boo.
One of them is, when you guys choose to study it, the one that you found is going to
Tarkx
be
is
a
gonna make sure he's at
fragmentation
full HP.
grenade.
What is
The
this?
one that Tarkx found is going to be a smoke grenade.
I got the cooler one. There it is.
Things are gonna look funky on camera for a second. We're a little too red. I'm trying to.
Oh jeez, that is scary
You're
to look
blue, no, you're green.
Are you sure we're not red because we're laughing so hard?
Don't look at my third eye.
I got some pocket sand. We can make it third eye blind.
I feel like Larkspur would be okay with the third eye as a permanent
Oh,
thing.
shit.
Though.
Oh,
You
What was
okay
that?
there?
I saw how much damage this thing does.
Oh.
Oh, the
the
frag
rifle?
grenade.
Can point at 60 feet
Yeah,
away.
it's dumb.
Each creature within 20 feet of an exploding fragmentation grenade must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, taking 5d6 piercing damage on a failed save.
Oof.
Larkspur.
Are you able to pause it real quick?
I don't believe there is a pause button.
Or whatever the heck it was. I gotta run upstairs right there.
Oh, okay. Yep,
Oh dear.
I will. Intermission.
I had 2 cups of
I like to conserve my space so I'm not bleeding over into other people's.
well, I was gonna. Is this setup work? Do you guys
Yeah.
like this?
I like
better?
this better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the only other thing I could think of was take one of the leaflets out and push the table that way.
No. I mean, unless you need to be.
Well, no, it would just be
Closer,
so that
but-
that way if I'm sitting here doing something, you guys would be able to walk around behind me without.
No, I think this works just fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
The audio might also be a little weird towards the beginning, or a little quiet because for the mixer, there's a thing that says mic/aux, and I was assuming that was the overall mixer, and I kept on seeing that peaking, and I'm like, oh, I better turn down the gain over here, and then I scrolled down a little bit, and I realized that Focusrite mic was a separate thing. I think that was the desktop audio, so
Yeah.
Okay.
I turned that off now. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, if it's ruined, that's okay.
It's a first run.
I would
Yeah.
Say, yeah, that
And
was
Kent's got the audio going still.
Yep.
Let's see here. I was thinking there was something else you guys found in the creature, but I'm thinking I was wrong.
You stop glowing real quick.
Their joy is but fleeting. Why don't more people roleplay a dramatic bard? It's always the horny haha bard. Like, what about a dramatic bard? Like so deep.
Have you
and
seen the new
foreboding and
Bard subclass that there is?
No.
Oh, no.
It's like doom, gloom,
Oh.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
like
Cool.
emo.
Like Wednesday Addams as a bard.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm here for that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Like,
It's like,
inspires you
What's up?
through.
What's up, Cyclopsi Tavern? Here's my top 10 favorite dirges.
Just like a super emo slam poet.
Yeah.
Just- my heart so black like the abyss. My skin hard like a
That's
Tarrasque.
what I was
Yeah,
looking
but
College
like-
of Tragedy.
Oh my god!
But like-
That's so dramatic!
In an upbeat, bubbly, like, So I went to the coast and I slaughtered my friends and just a real
Alright.
happy song with terrible lyrics.
So you guys ready again?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So now that the creature's dead, you guys have searched it. You found a bunch of stuff. Everybody, give me a perception check.
Another one.
What was the eye still active? That gives me. Did you say that was advantage?
Advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. Yeah, that's still
Okay.
active.
13.
13,
16.
16.
You don't even know.
It's not good.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So you'll notice it because you're carrying one of the pistols. You're gonna figure it out eventually.
Not right now, though.
As well as him. The any of the laser pistols you guys had cease to function all of a sudden.
Cool. And he just tosses it over his shoulder.
Enoch, what are you doing with that?
The rifle still is active, as is the leader's weapon that you have.
So the pistol is just get rid of it at this point?
Well, so here's what it comes down to. It's not active anymore. You can either hang on to it as a keepsake, or you can choose to get rid of it. There is a collector in town who is going to offer you coin for it. We haven't gotten to that point yet, but I'm letting you know that now.
On second thought, I think I can sell this later.
The other thing you notice is there are pieces of the weird metal from the ship that have landed nearby, and it looks like a large enough piece that a blacksmith might be able to turn it into something.
Hey, some of this scrap looks like it's big enough for maybe we could build a sled and carry all this stuff. I'd be willing to pull that. I've got some rope.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, just kind of lighten everyone's burdens.
Well, you'll hear no argument from me, Sapling. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Spend about 15 minutes wrapping that all up.
Larkspur doesn't care.
And Strawberry's looking over their pistol, interesting.
Yeah, so I start tying my rope around edges of the panel and I make a sled to pull everything with.
Okay.
I can
What
pull-
all's getting put on this sled?
Tarkx is going to put his pistol on there.
Big sled, little pistol. Okay.
Nope.
It's not
That's the
really
only thing that's going on the sled.
Strawberry, you want to ride?
Strawberry, it looks like they're being weighed down a little.
She's loaded to the teeth with.
Pretty much. You should see my inventory. I am the
You're encumbered
inventory.
at this point.
Ay, Strawberry just go punk.
Just waddles over, just falls onto the sled.
Pretty much. I've already done it.
Everybody do the flop.
Yeah.
I call dibs on the battle, Bjorn. No.
Enoch, I don't think you'll fit, man. We can look at getting a plus size one made.
that would be pretty cool.
Oh, this I have to.
Holy shit, that's cool.
Strapped to his back. Tarkx is leaned over. The guy's
Yeah, Enoch's facing backwards on the back, Strawberry's in the front.
Larkspur's just flying in the air.
I'm not with
Across
them.
being like, no,
Yeah, and
not
she's
with
flying
me.
directly above us. We take a 5-foot square, but can deal all sorts of damage in all directions, constantly at advantage.
Oh, jeez. What was it? Guardians of the Galaxy 3 with...
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I haven't
no,
seen it.
damn.
I
Can't say it.
have.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
The back to back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well-
Strawberry's on the sled now, with all the stuff she was carrying.
So now there's an excessive amount of weight.
Well, now that we're all packed up, can we find a place to sleep? I need some peace and quiet and a bath.
Did she go to town then?
She started to head to town, and as you see her walking away, you see a group of others coming out. That's Lord Malkdor, who originally issued the job, as well as at least 5 guards coming with him.
I'm at way too low HP to fuck with
Ugh,
that.
I have to deal with more people. Ugh.
And as you guys start pulling the sled and everything, he approaches. He goes, "Men, help the orc pull that thing."
I got it.
That thing has a name.
Okay.
Is Enoch talking about strawberries?
Yeah.
Even though he knows that that's not what the guy was talking about.
Larkspur takes a long puff on her cigarette and blows it in the guy's general direction. You'll have to forgive us. We've had a day so far. We're a little bit on edge for reasons.
We saw what you guys did. We're offering to help you come back to town and put you up for the night.
Yeah,
That'd be great. Thank you.
that's great. I
Takes
can,
one look at Enoch, and Enoch can give me a perception check real quick.
Oh, let's see how that goes.
It's so far.
Oh, another 4. Awesome.
Okay, the guy looks at you real quick, and all right, let's go.
All right.
And the guards have taken up point around you guys so that if you do need help, they're there to be able to help. But also, if something else like a bandit tries to attack, you have extra help. Not saying you need it, but it's there. And they help bring you back into town. You have people now asking you to tell stories of what you saw down in the chasm. One gentleman comes up, looks at the metal, and says, if you're willing, I could probably craft something out of that for you, like a piece of armor or something.
How about a longsword?
I'm not so much a weaponsmith as I am an armor smith.
do you know a weaponsmith? That's all right. I don't know many either.
But I mean, it looks like it'd be really good for, I don't know, armor.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't really wear much.
Am I the only one that wears
You
it?
do.
Right. That's true. Yeah,
Tarkx is almost naked. Like he's got a leather strap.
Enoch is pretty much the only clothes,
shorts.
fully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, she's
Oh,
got
yeah,
her
no.
clothes,
Larkspur's wearing armor.
but light armor though, right?
Yeah, I have leather armor
Yeah.
on. But I mean,
this
so
would be almost the equivalent to half plate.
Okay, that works. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really have a use for it.
He goes, also, any of those weird weapons you guys have on, if you're okay parting with it, I would be willing to buy it off you.
Yeah. What would you feel is equitable as payment?
Why don't you show me what you're willing to sell first?
Well, I got this here. It's like a hand crossbow, but it shoots god stuff.
It does shoot?
I mean,
It did.
last I pulled the trigger, it did.
Can you point it straight up and show me?
Yeah. It's out of god juice, Enoch.
Well, still, a very unique and interesting sort of thing.
Perhaps you should pray, darling.
Dear Tarkx Prime, please kill something with this.
Aw.
I guess he didn't want to kill anything right now.
That's very unlikely.
It's a characteristic
What?
for sure.
Okay, so how many of those things do you guys have that you're willing to give up?
I got one right here with 298 charges. I mean, you can't use the charges anymore, but they're there.
Do you have the charge thing as well?
Yeah. The thing that she told us to put in there, and it gives it more god juice.
Okay, so
It must have been a leak.
2 of those plus 4 of the little things. Okay, is there anything else you guys? Huh? What the? Oh, I didn't know there was a mic in it. Hi.
What'd you call her?
Strawberry will look very surprised at first.
That is what you are, right? A myconid?
It's a strawberry.
Strawberry will hold up one of the orbs from their head.
Is this what I think it is? The sport thing?
Pleasant, isn't it?
Okay, alright. I don't. Okay.
You can have this.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was. Okay.
It will solidify into a solid red ball.
Okay, I have no idea what you just handed him.
Just the spores, but afterwards, instead of just dispersing like Strawberry would normally do, it's just a solid mass with some spores swirling in. Just something
Oh,
cool.
is that all that Strawberry handed him was just a thing of spores?
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
almost like a giant marble now. Normally, when Strawberry has this, he's throwing it at Larkspur to explode. but now it's just a solid marble with the swirling spores inside. The density can change.
Okay,
pretty cool.
so the weird crossbow-looking things, the blocks, and this, I guess. Okay.
That's a gift.
Oh. Okay, well, thank you. He down in the pouch. Thank you. Okay, so this, and then I can make the armor for you. 4,000 gold.
I think we need to discuss price point real quick.
Like he's giving us 4,000 gold for the laser pistols and everything else.
And the charges that go in the pistols, yeah.
All right, group meeting real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a hell of a lot of gold, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm not crazy.
But also, he's like doing us a favor, so like.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
need to give him more balls. And Strawberry's actually.
Darlings,
I mean-
there's
Oh my
always
God.
room to negotiate.
is there? I mean, it's kind of crowded in here.
Well, no, I'm saying that we should ask for more. We did, after all, save the entire town from
I
that
mean-
thing.
You're not wrong. We did kind of save the whole town, right?
We did.
Maybe you should do the negotiations, Larkspur.
Well, I could certainly try.
I'm okay with Larkspur having some negotiations.
Strawberry's actively popping away. Strawberry's not really paying attention.
All right, ready, break.
Yes. That offer sounds close to reasonable. We were perhaps hoping that it would be slightly more, as we have been.
If they worked, I'd be open to giving you more than 4,000, but you just tested them out. They don't do anything.
Well, and Strawberry will sling the rifle. I think this still works. What would you, if I wanted to give it up, what would you pick?
Does it actually function?
Huh?
Don't waste them, darling. Once you fire them, you can't get them back.
Well, then here, you show me that it works.
Fires off.
Now, are we talking one of the rifles you found when you were down in the chasm, or the one you found inside the creature? The creature? Yeah, that one shoots off.
Strawberry gets buried in the
Okay, so, alright, final offer, 6,000.
I'm holding on to this for more. Or is that with...
Oh, that was with the rifle. If you're not, then no, 4,000.
Strawberry dear, it's a good deal. Besides, we have enough ingenuity among us that we don't need more.
But it's so cool. No, I'm gonna hold on to this.
This small little mushroom, big rifle.
This is because you couldn't keep the golem from before.
I'm just picturing her walking around going, fuck around and find out.
Little granny.
Oh my word.
Yeah, Strawberry's
Okay,
hanging
so-
onto the rifle.
Okay, then 4,000.
Well, I can't.
I mean,
And that's coin right now.
I mean, that seems pretty equitable to me.
I suppose if this one's going to be insistent to keep the thing, 4,000 is acceptable.
He pulls out a pouch and he goes, no, this is in platinum, so there's 400 coins in there. And I will get started on the scrap metal. I should have it done by
400 platinum, so-
tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds awesome.
Alright. At that, Malkador looks at you again and he goes, I'll take you down to the tavern and get you guys set up with your rooms. And then there's something else I wanted to discuss with you as well.
Ugh, can't we please just get some sleep and take a bath? We have this conversation in the morning.
Yeah, I said this already. I took a bath this year.
Tarkx, darling, how many times do we have to tell you a bath is at the very least a weekly thing, especially when you're covered in all of this.
Weekly? That's like over 10 baths a year.
It's close. Yes.
Oh, how have we survived this far?
It's a good question.
We've come pretty close a couple of times.
Alright, so, okay. Then we'll meet in the morning. But it is paramount that we sit down and have a discussion about a few things. Enoch can give me another perception check.
Okay. I did an insight check. Would an insight work better?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay. I rolled a 20 for an insight.
This guy has a look on his face like there's something about you he recognizes.
And then my perception was 12. Do I recognize this guy?
You don't recognize him, but he definitely recognizes you.
Huh. Okay. We'll see each other then.
Alright, I will be here probably about, say, 7 bells past sunrise.
Yes. Stop ogling the old man. We need food, we need sleep, we need bath. We'll see you then.
Okay. And then he walks away to go talk to the barkeep and points at 4 rooms at the top banister farthest away from the steps and pays the coin. So you guys each have your own rooms
Nice.
for the night.
I think he's into me or something.
Who is that? He definitely Where do you know him from? Is
I
he
don't-
a relative?
He doesn't look familiar at all, but he's like eyeing me. I don't know.
Well, you certainly seem to have caught his attention for one reason or another.
I mean, totally understandable. Look at me.
Yes,
got a point.
totally understandable. It's like a, what is that? That's an 11 deception.
That would be 16 insight.
Yeah. Oh, yes, absolutely understandable. Perhaps you should sleep with one eye open tonight in case he tries to steal back any of that gold he gave us.
Fair enough.
Now, Lord Malkdor was not the one
Yeah,
that gave you the coin. That
Oh.
was the blacksmith.
Perhaps you should sleep with one eye open in case he tries to rob us in the middle of the night or, kill you in your sleep.
True.
Alright. So, anything else you guys are doing besides food, bath, sleep?
No? Leveling up?
Not quite. Not quite. You're almost there. Trust me.
Yeah. No, Larkspur will just get food, get a bath, and basically
Want to
get
level
ready to
up. I want to level up.
Alright. Pull your characters off of there.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank you.
We're taking a long rest then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah! I get all of my 2 spell slots back.
I get all of my 3.
You guys have spell slots?
We're a little bit more progressed in the School of Ingenuity than you are, my dear.
During that long rest, Tarkx is going to spend some time playing with his School of Ingenuity belt.
So he's going to study it?
How long does it take for our mutations to wear off?
It is 4 hours from when you got this. So by the end of
The long rest.
By the end of the long rest,
All of them are gone.
you'll have like maybe an hour left on whatever the last one
Okay.
was.
So you have my hit points back.
I'm very excited to have my actual hit points back. That was the lowest Tarkx has been in quite a long time.
How low did he get?
5.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
man.
Yeah, if I would not have unloaded and read the weapon description to do as much damage to that thing as we did, Tarkx wouldn't have lasted another round.
I actually let you do more damage than what was written in the book. I didn't catch it until afterwards, and I was like, too late now.
Yeah, another round and Tarkx would have been down.
It's not the way Tarkx either. Alright, so the next morning, you guys wake up. There is a table off in the corner of the tavern that... is this it? Nope, that was not it. Just kind of stands out to you, and as soon as you guys make eye contact with the barkeep, he points at the table. When you get over there, you see a pitcher of ale and a server walking over with 4 plates, as it's like a already prepaid breakfast for you as well.
Oh, this is nice.
That's really nice of you. Hey, thanks for the beer. Can you bring something for the rest of us?
That was for the 4 of you.
Who has that? Who has the flask?
Where's the little cake thing?
Oh, Larkspur has it.
We need more ale.
A keg of endless ale.
Can you provide a little more ale?
She'll take the mug out and was it Tipsy was the lowest?
That is on you to remember.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to think. It was Tipsy, Drunk, and Turnt, if I believe. Did I write that down?
That is correct. That is correct. Just don't say those out loud. We'll hold
Yeah,
you.
that was out of character, obviously.
Sure it was.
She takes the mug and she says the word tipsy, and then she pours one in Tarkx's glass,
All right.
and then puts
Now,
the mug.
that's a gallon.
Oh,
You have
okay,
a
well, then
pint.
she'll.
So I assume you guys take the gallon thing, fill up all
Yeah,
of
and
the
then I'll
pints,
refill it.
and then
Refill it.
okay.
All right, thanks.
You guys
Larkspur.
get about done with your food, and the lord of the town comes back in, sits down, orders a drink of his own, and goes, "Okay, did you guys have a good night at least?"
I mean,
Best can be had in a place like this.
I slept. That was pretty good.
I can see some of the stuff that was going on with you guys has started clearing up.
Yeah, you ever wake up with sleep in your eye and it kind of sticks together? Mine burnt really bad this morning.
Ew.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
Speaking of which, after you guys came into the town, the guards went back out to where that mess was at and cleaned up a little bit more. They salvaged something, and we have no idea what it is, but we figured you guys would probably benefit from it better than we would. And he holds a glass jar. Goes, that seems to be a series of something. We're not sure what it is. Strawberry recognizes it right away, as it looks very similar to one of the 3 potions she found down in the lab.
Ooh. Should we shake it up and see what it does?
No.
Oh, that's probably not a good idea.
I don't even remember what you said the other potions were.
You gave
I have
colors
one.
only.
Yeah, well, you did investigate them. I said
Yeah.
there was a red, a blue, and a green. The red one, no, I didn't. I didn't tell you
No.
what the red and blue one was. The green one, I did tell you, functions equivalent to a supreme healing potion.
Supreme.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, it comes with mushrooms and onions and olives.
I have the superior.
That
healing.
sounds really good right
You
now.
mean superior healing potion?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the one.
It's like supreme. Okay.
That
Does
was
this
the
one
green-
look like that?
No, this one looks red. It's individual, like, skin sacs of red liquid inside of them.
Strawberry will take it and like pop the cork just a little and take a sniff.
It takes an hour to study a potion.
Just
But if you-
initially, is there a smell?
Yeah, and it smells very similar to how the air smelled when you went down into the chasm.
Hmm.
Wait, let me see it. Let me see it.
Ooh.
I have a scroll of identify. That I'll use.
Ooh.
Okay. So you cast, using the scroll, you cast it.
Yes.
It takes a minute because this is a foreign substance to anybody on the material plane, but given that you guys have been exposed to it for so long, this liquid is the equivalent to a mutagen that would cause a mutation effect if you drank it.
Effect.
Effect.
Sounds like a sneeze.
Or an angry Frenchman.
Thick. Enoch would have told the blacksmith that he prefers heavy armor or a shield, because anything less than heavy armor is not good for you.
When you say heavy, are we talking half plate or full plate?
Half plate is medium armor.
Okay, so
So
you'd want
it
full
would
plate.
be
Splint.
ring chain. He's wearing splint right now,
Okay.
and then there's plate, and then
Okay, so it'll be full plate armor when you get it.
oh, nice.
Dang.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so this aside, it took me a minute and I had to double check a few things. Quick question for you, sir. Is your last name Fairfield?
Indeed, it is.
Someone you're familiar with came to Karstead several years ago. and he unfortunately passed away, but he's buried here. And I was left with instructions as a favor that if you were to ever come to Karstead, I was to take you down to his tomb.
Oh.
And given that your companions are with you by association, you're all invited to come along with as well.
To a tomb?
Yeah.
Is there perhaps a reading of a will that takes place at this tomb?
No. I don't know what exactly it is. I just...
Well, it's a tomb. You just said that.
He has a point.
Yeah, it's right here on the
I don't know
glass.
why you were asked to come down to the tomb, just that I was asked to bring you down there.
Well, I was asked because
More
you said I was an
specifically-
associate of him.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so we're understanding each other.
sure.
I'm trying to find where I wrote down his background.
If I
Trying to buy you
recall,
time, yeah.
you didn't mention anything as to what your mentor's name was.
I believe I did somewhere. Man.
Maybe you can pray to your God and ask for some guidance on this one.
I forgot about that.
Man.
I appreciate that you remember those details. Good times.
Yeah. So if you guys are done eating, we can head that way.
So we're just supposed to, what, go look at the tomb?
I don't know what I'm guessing something is supposed to happen, or there's something there that's either for him or for all of you. I don't know. I do know
very
that,
helpful, aren't you?
Well, here's what I do know. When the tomb was put together, he had very specific schematic layout for how he wanted the tomb done. Given the work he did for the town, it was more than acceptable to do for him. It was kind of an unusual thing, and it's spaced off in a different area of the necropolis under Karstead. So it's separated from the rest of the tombs and graves that are down there. But
So it's an artistic-looking tomb. Oh, all
No.
right. Well, Enoch, if you want to go look at your dead relative for a moment, I'm okay with that.
Sure.
okay,
Before moving on, what was my belt?
Oh,
Your belt?
yeah.
Before we potentially get into any situation where I need to use it.
yeah, that's true.
You put it on and you explode. That's
I put that book away.
Before
So-
going to sleep, I did that.
So it takes a full day to recharge, but once per day you can use it to activate and treat as the jump spell.
Ooh.
And you can activate it as a free action.
Oh no.
Don't give Tarkx that.
You definitely needed that when you were fighting the big worm. That way you could have jumped in the air and, like, your axe through its skull.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. So we'll go ahead and head over there.
Okay. As he leads you there, bear with me for just a second here.
Is Strawberry going with you?
Oh yeah.
Anybody willing to... Anyone that wants to follow him?
Tarkx is ride or die.
Uh-oh, so we're separating Torty from Larkspur.
Wait, why?
Is Larkspur coming with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I just
Well,
said.
the way you had said it, you were like, "Yeah, if you want to go do that thing, go ahead."
Oh no, that was shade on that guy. Like, oh well, I guess if you want to go see a dead body, like, okay, cool. Like, we can take a sidetrack. Yeah, no, Larkspur's not gonna stay behind. There's no need to. Bless you. Thank you.
I cannot find his backstory for the life of me. But I think I know what it is.
These are fun.
And then the tomb. So I'm using what little pieces I have, but the tomb rests here.
X marks the spot. Let's go.
We dig there.
Tarkx, rip up the earth.
So as he leads you guys in, and you all come into here, in whatever fashion you want. Can you hand me that other? She's gone. As he gets you guys there, he goes, "Okay, this is as far as I go. I'm gonna head back up. When you're finished, just come back out. Try not to take forever, as there are other people down here trying to respectfully honor their dead as well." And he turns around and he walks away. What you see in the room is a sarcophagus here. The unusual thing that you notice is at the end of the sarcophagus seems to be 4 little slits in the top part of it. And there's some weird sort of circular, say a stone disc with a stone ring around it.
Mm-hmm.
And in the very center of it has the outline of a dagger.
So there's a picture of a dagger,
It's not a picture, it's an inlay, like
or engraving of a dagger that goes through the disc and the.
It's just in the center of the disc. It's not an engraving or anything.
It's a hollow place.
It's a hollow spot.
As if a dagger fits in it.
Oh.
Oh.
The smile that comes on her face.
Tarkx didn't say that out loud because
Yeah.
Tarkx doesn't know.
No. So, old man, do you want us to step aside while you say a prayer to your ancestors or something? I
And
don't
do we
know
need
how.
to bring in the blood of an enemy or something?
I don't know how people on this
No,
plane
it's-
honor their dead.
Quite all right.
We
I've said
move
my
things.
goodbyes a long time ago.
Kill things in honor of things that are already dead?
Yeah.
Interesting. Isn't that just a cycle of death that never ends?
I mean,
Because
not
once
if you're strong enough.
you kill the one thing in honor of the already dead thing, and then that thing is now dead, then you not now kill a new
Nah,
thing?
if I was able to kill it, it wasn't worthy of honor. But that's not what your god wants on.
Ooh.
No,
Okay.
it's more of like life and healing and
Oh.
yeah, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
No. So what happened to this one? He didn't honor your god enough and couldn't be healed properly?
No, it was just his time.
No. That's unfortunate. So we done here.
If
She's gonna be impertinent and impatient, but do your thing.
I mean, he wanted me to come down here for a reason. So Enoch sees the.
if you want to do investigation checks, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Ooh, that's nice. Do I get a bonus? I don't. 19.
Ooh, damn.
Alright.
Okay,
Just
so-
for you to say 4.
So I already pointed out the engravings and the indentation where the shape of a dagger is out on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I told you about the 4 slits. Those look like something could be placed inside of them. And then it takes a minute because dust has built up down here. But where the X is at looks like a small platform that has carvings of like runes and stuff that create. Where'd it go?
A frost giant.
That.
Ooh. Larkspur, does any of this mean anything to you? Brings you over to the.
Oh, I can't make it out clearly. And then she'll wave her wand and cast Druidcraft and puff a wind and blow off all of the dust in the area. Feels nice, doesn't it, Strawberry?
No, it's funny.
You can
And-
give me an Arcana check if you want.
That's what I was going to ask next.
Okay.
After I blow off the
2.
dust. That's not super great. That's going to be a 14.
14. It seems to be some sort of a temporary summoning circle for conjuration.
This appears to be some sort of conjuration magic. Perhaps for summoning something. You said your god was a god of magic and healing. Perhaps you can summon him back from... Kalimdor probably doesn't exist in the setting. From the realm of the dead.
Maybe. You'll walk over to the disc that looks like there's a space for a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
He takes out his mithril dagger, which is the only one he has on him. Does it look like that would fit?
No.
Okay.
But you do recognize the shape and the outline of the indentation of the dagger.
So it's a dagger I've seen before?
Mm-hmm.
Like in my past, or like do we have it on us?
That's going to be a question for roleplay.
Oh, okay.
Strawberry eats some dirt. Yes, dang it, all these weapons. I mean, it's nice to have all these weapons, but my goodness.
Does anybody have a dagger that could fit in this hole right here?
Tarkx holds his battle axe up against it. No, it's not working.
I mean, I have 3.
You literally are carrying like so many things.
Hold on.
The
I literally
smallest
have.
creature in the group is carrying everything.
All right,
I
leave
have-
your weapons at the door. Clink,
No,
clink,
she's medium
clink,
sized.
clink,
I
clink,
have-
Are you medium?
clink, clink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Clink,
thought
clink.
you said you were small.
I have a regular dagger. I have the adamantium dagger, which is now a short sword, and I have a ceremonial wedding dagger.
Well,
Yes, I held on to that from.
I have a
Campaign
dagger
one.
that looks just like yours. So if yours doesn't fit in the...
Yours was too small.
Okay. Is a ceremonial dagger a little bit bigger?
No.
Is the one of the other two that she mentioned a little bit bigger?
Yes.
Which one was it?
The adamantium dagger.
Okay.
But isn't that now a short sword?
It has the
different
qualities
mechanics.
of a short
Oh,
sword.
I thought it actually...
No,
That's what I thought too.
It's
Yeah.
slightly bigger because every time you've added more metal to it, it morphed and changed in some manner.
Yeah, and
so
I
the
thought-
shape and the size of it's slightly different.
I
So-
thought the shape and size of it grew to be the size of a short sword. That's
so
what's
it's,
been
it's
in my
more
brain
like a
this whole
long,
time.
like Dritz-Doerden's daggers. Like it's a little longer than a normal
A little
dagger.
bit.
It's not like
Not-
a stiletto
okay.
dagger. It's more like this type of dagger, like
Okay.
a K-bar almost.
Yeah,
Hmm.
kind of. Well, and the one thing from the last time you guys had morphed it was the blade split down into
Right.
two and then spiraled
Helix,
up.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Strawberry, may I see that the adamantine dagger, please?
Will I get it back?
That's up to the wall.
That is a fair answer.
Oh,
I'll pry it out if it gets stuck.
okay.
Hold on. Just before you do that, is there a check I can roll to see if the impression of the dagger is somehow related to the summoning circle in the corner?
Yeah, give me another Arcana check.
Okay. It's like... Oh, that's bad. That's a 6.
You have no idea.
Enoch puts the dagger in the wall.
Never mind, continue.
You put it in, the disc pushes into the wall, starts to rotate. The ring rotates differently, and then all the runes around the ring start to glow, and the four
That's what I suspected.
slits at the end of the sarcophagus begin to glow.
Hmm.
Well, that's rather suspicious.
Why is his tomb glowing? Is he in there? Is he trying to send us help messages?
Maybe.
I'll get you out. I try to lift the sarcophagus lid.
It could also be a
Do
protection
you actually try
measure.
to do that?
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's trapped. Yeah, that makes sense.
Of course.
It's a sarcophagus in every single D&D game I have
Yeah.
ever played, video game or otherwise.
Ooh, I have
The
advantage
sarcophagus is on.
Oh yeah, because you're a barbarian.
on dex saves against
Yep.
effects that I can see while not blinded. Ooh, natural 20.
Sweet.
Plus 3.
Okay. So you take 2 points of lightning damage, and you get the distinct impression that Tarkx Prime was not happy with you.
Ah! Alright, got it. Mm-hmm.
I go over to the slits in the end of the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
How wide are they?
About the same width as a dagger.
Well, if we're going to be experimenting with this, I'm going to take a look at things over here.
You'll put his mithril dagger in.
I can't feel my fingers.
As soon as he does,
Shake them.
his mithril
My
dagger
teeth hurt.
begins
You
to
gotta get
glow.
the blood flowing.
Ooh.
And
My
a slight
teeth hurt,
humming
though.
sound, like a
Well, that's what you get
harmonious
for messing with things you're not
chime.
supposed to touch.
It tastes like
I
that
need
worm's
3 more
blood.
daggers.
Am I gonna get shocked?
You have 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, gee. Okay.
I mean, I just gave you my last one, and the only one I've left is the ceremonial dagger.
Oh, I've got one.
All right.
Yeah, Larkspur's got one, so hand it over. I have
Okay.
I have a,
So I only
I have
need
a
one
mythical
from him.
dagger.
So as you put them all 4 in, they all begin to glow, and then that harmonious chime just turns into something like an organ playing in a church.
We all get flashbacks to the wild magic.
Except it's not ethereal music.
Oh, dear.
It's very harmonious and calming. And the circle begins to glow as the spectral appearance of your mentor appears.
Brother Pietro.
Okay.
That
I
was
never
it.
had that
Oh,
piece of
okay.
information. But yeah, that's who you see appears
Okay.
there. And he stands there and well, you figured it out. Thank goodness, it's good to see you again.
Is this a hologram? Or is this an illusion, or is this
No,
actually?
this is actually me.
I'll be. It's really
Been
good
a
to
long
see.
time.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm back in the church. I've
glad to hear that.
yes. I never got the chance to apologize.
I forgave you the minute you walked out the door.
That's good to hear.
That's when, about 4 months after that is when I moved here to Karstead, and I met a young Loxodon who turned out to be very prosperous as well.
Hey, didn't we meet a Loxodon?
We did.
Did some healing stuff?
with
Red Road?
Sidriel.
Red Road?
Oh, hi, by the way, I'm Tarkx.
Tarkx as in Clan Willbreaker?
Yeah. Wow. You
I-
must have gotten around up into the mountains, huh?
I knew Tarkx Prime.
You what?
That was good.
Fucking know why
Are
I
you
did
rolling
that.
something? Okay.
I don't even know why I did that. That was the natural.
What?
That was the natural thing that came out.
Larkspur suddenly becomes very concerned that her power might be slipping at this moment.
Oh.
Yeah, you and I can talk after you and Enoch have your.
Well, unless there's more of you, what I have to tell you involves
Strawberry is looking up with mild concern. They've never seen a dead person revived before.
a myconid.
Well, Strawberry's pulling out their sketch pad and is trying to hurt
A quick little question, little one. Does the word paradise mean anything to you? She just break her chalkboard?
No, literally, chalkboard and on it, just like a line. through
Perhaps the
sketch.
chalk broke at the end of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can speak. I can understand you.
But I haven't given up any spores.
The afterlife has an interesting way of working.
Oh, this painting's gonna be a good one.
The nature spirit that oversees paradise is also a close friend of ours.
Sherry's looking back between him and Larkspur.
Larkspur's just looking at you like, what?
Is Larkspur in there?
I mean, I backed off a little while because of the summoning circle. So she's probably not in the room, but she's kind of like right there at the precipice.
Okay. And he looks over at you and
She
goes,
doesn't like when things come back from the dead.
goes, Plane of the Fairy, correct?
Perhaps.
So
This is an obvious lie because
is Lady Savora still alive?
why does it matter to you? You're dead.
Well, because I was eventually... Okay, I gotta ask a question out of game. Was anything about your family's history, your character's family history, ever mentioned until now?
I didn't really write a backstory Larkspur doesn't really have much of a backstory because there wasn't too much to go on for, like, there's not a lot of lore
There's
for the
very
Planet
little
Fairy.
lore for the
Right.
fairy.
So, I mean,
Are you okay with me integrating something into this then?
yeah, I mean, go for it. You know more about the lore that you have in your head than I do. So, my only thing with Larkspur was that she's looking for power with Salvora and is here on a mission. So, as far as, like, anything else about her, I never came up with anything just because
Okay.
I didn't have a foundation to build
Well,
off
I
of.
had a
didn't wanna,
planned
like,
idea. I didn't know how much of a curveball I was about to throw.
No,
at you.
none at all. I didn't really build anything for her because there wasn't much of a foundation to build on, and I didn't want to impose things that would be a
Right.
problem later in the
And
game.
to be completely fair, I had a paragraph that explained.
Oh
Planet
yeah,
of
no,
Fairy.
and I
I'm
went
like,
looking for more lore on the Planet Fairy for this campaign, and that's it.
Mhm.
Like, it's a paragraph, and I was like, okay. So
Yeah.
I didn't.
So
I didn't build too much
everything
out.
that followed that has literally been on the fly, making it up and turning it canon for.
Yeah.
So
yeah, go for it.
he looks at you and goes, "Well, I asked because eventually her daughter was going to become rather important to the material plane."
Oh, interesting. Why should I care?
What's your name again?
Oh, you don't already know.
Well, I think I might know, but I want to make sure I know who I'm talking to.
I know.
Tarkx,
Yeah.
shut up.
All right.
I'm not. Forgive me, she says with bitterness in her voice. I'm not particularly sure why I'm important. He's the one who came to visit you.
Is her name Larkspur?
Yes.
Okay.
She just. Somehow her blue face turns red.
Well, you'll need to come in here then.
Okay, Larkspur's going to be very obstinate, and so I don't want to belabor RP, but she will be obstinate. She will refuse to interact with the I don't know, ghost of the dead person kind of a thing. So she's like, I'm close enough. I can hear you from where I am.
You feel a nudge. You look back and there's a paintbrush actively trying to push Strawberry's form of mage hand.
Handle in.
That's not where that goes. Hang on.
How tall is the ceiling in here?
30 feet.
Oh yeah, I just fly up out of your reach.
It's mage hand.
Oh, you're using mage hand. Oh.
1,000 years of pain all over again.
If she's trying to get away, Strawberry will like drop it, but he'll look up a little defeated, like.
If you're gonna do mage hand, I'll just do druidcraft and.
So,
I'm close enough. What do you want?
well, okay. So years and years and years back, long before any of you were born, I'm actually a lot older than even you, Enoch, were originally led to believe. I was blessed by a unique dragon god named Io. And along with a dwarf that founded a church of Io,
Tarkx's eyes are like.
The camera can barely see.
the two of us and then another friend of ours named Jonah sought out to try to build followers for the Church of Io, and we were sent on a small quest to recover what we thought was a lost relic, but as it turned out, it was a chest that originally was just full of dirt. We had no idea what it was for, we just knew it was important, so we brought it back. To our surprise, we found out that it was, in fact, a nearly extinct breed of myconid.
Again, Strawberry will pause, like, what? But the oldest one we know of is, oh Lord, the myconid god, whatever his name is. But that doesn't make any sense. And Strawberry's gonna look kind of down at the painting and just start thinking.
Old man, has he always taken this long to get to the point? She
Let
looks
him
at-
speak.
She looks
Oh,
at
hold
him
on
and
now.
not necessarily you.
Once we had realized what it was,
Lucifer.
Brodick had What?
Philosopher. The
Philosopher?
Psilofyr. The Myconid god.
The Lord of Myconids?
Yeah.
Okay. We summoned a nature spirit who worked apparently very closely with Lady Savora in the plane of the fairy. The two of them agreed that this particular species of Myconid was important and felt that it was even more important that this species survive. Around that time, Io gave us a prophecy of some great evil born out of greed and hatred was going to invade on the material plane, and we had to prepare. That preparation has led up to the four of you.
Does this Myconid exist now? Or is it still...
You're the latest generation of those Myconids.
So, it's because of you I'm alive?
I'm not going to take pride in it because that's considered a sinful act, but yes.
So, I'm not from... I wasn't created from Philosopher?
You were. It just... Paradise didn't always exist. Paradise had been created by Belithu, and Belithu felt that it was safest that you grow up there, away from anger and hatred and all forms of negative evil.
Oh. Okay.
Huh.
She is just so awestruck right now.
What is my life now?
This was never taught in our teachings. I have so many questions now.
Yes, I have a hard time believing that the gods of the plane of fairy would align themselves so closely with the pity gods of other planes. But
Give me a religion check.
I will investigate. I was going to say I will investigate later, but I guess I'll investigate now. That's an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, religion's not really my thing.
So, have you... what was the TV show? NCIS? Did you ever watch it? No? Okay. So you know how some people, if somebody says something silly or if they just feel like being a goof, they upside the head?
Mm-hmm.
Larkspur feels some sort of force just at the back of her head real quick.
I mean, okay, so out of character, she would react to that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I also don't want to ruin the scene.
She gets the same feeling as when she did when Lady Savora gave her the vision of the Goliaths invading the material plane.
I'm not sure I'm following what you're
When
getting at.
I told you that you got a vision that Lord Ingrail corrupted a fairy dragon, and the fairy dragon, along with an army
That
of
was a vision, right?
yeah. Goliaths had came into the material plane, and then later on Tarkx fought one of them.
Mm-hmm.
She had gotten a vision seeing all of that.
Right, okay.
So the same feeling from when she feels the tap on the back of her head is that same feeling as if Lady Savora was reaching out to her real quick.
Oh, okay. I was going to fire a pot shot at that guy.
Oh.
That's why I was like, I feel like...
I thought you were going to fire it at
We'll just go divine
Strawberry.
smite.
Well, somebody. Like, I was going to pop off a fireball.
No, that was in response to you going, I don't believe any of this.
Okay. So I get some sort of divine inspiration to know that he's telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of divine backhand, if you will.
Yeah, that's fair. But I just,
Jab at the head.
that was not my immediate understanding of that, so I just wanted to clarify. Because otherwise I was going to start a fight. So.
Initiative.
Yeah, right, yeah.
PvP.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I was going to be like, hellish rebuke. So, okay, yeah, I mean, then she'll, I guess mid-sentence, she'll kind of...
he goes, in moving forward, you are all going to be faced with a number of different trials and tribulations focused around you as individuals and your relationships with each other. I highly suggest you tread lightly with them. Consider this my last gift, and you see the glow from the 4 daggers glow even more. He fades away, the glow goes away, and sitting on top of the sarcophagus is now 4 different weapons than the daggers were, but they look like a Damascus blend between mithril and adamantium.
Whoa.
Nice. Very cool.
You also take note that the adamantium dagger is now missing.
So,
Okay, so real quick, out of character, can you just summarize the narration real quick? Because something about myconids that weren't created the way that they were, but then now somehow we're also all involved. Can you just say that elegant?
So, the myconid thing was its own little thing.
Okay.
The overarching story was that the original generations of the Adventurers Guild consisted of his mentor, Tarkx Prime, the founder of the Church of Io, and another paladin named Jonah. And they started up various preparations to prepare for some coming evil.
Okay, Order of the Phoenix. Got it.
Okay. Which
Am I wrong?
led up to the traditions that lead into you guys meeting and becoming members of the Adventurers Guild yourselves.
Okay. So Order of the Phoenix.
That's not where I was thinking of, but okay. I never actually read those books, but all right.
But comparatively, that kind of sounds like we're
the
going.
camera
There's
just is
a
not catching your faces. With this.
Right there, yeah.
I watched the movies. Give me a break.
The movies don't count.
It's okay. It's okay that you didn't read the books. It's fine.
No, I read a different book series called Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel, and that was a lot more fun for me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. PvP. Players
PvP in real life, maybe.
Is Tarkx going to take on the ultimate power of a DM?
I read the books and they were enjoyable.
All the dice.
I read the books and they were enjoyable, but I mean, they're, you know, if I
I
was
mean, if you
gonna
want to
say
go that route,
you
let me run
have to
upstairs
read
and grab
it
the
or not.
other box of dice I have.
I read a scathing review from Ursula Le Guin on the Harry Potter books recently. That was hilarious.
All right, so
Okay, but so the original members of the Adventurers Guild are like ancestors
to you guys, yes.
to okay, gotcha.
Papa?
We are not related in any shape, form, or fashion.
No, Star Wars not saying that to Larkspur. What do you mean? I mean, we both have colored skin. How are we not related?
Just because we look similar in some minor, insignificant ways does not mean that we have any connection beyond the Adventurers Guild.
So the 4 weapons that are sitting on the sarcophagus now are a longsword, a rapier, a mace, and a flail.
I'm proficient with any of those.
Yes, you are.
Rapier.
Yes.
Longsword.
Yep.
Got the rapier.
So I no longer have that mithril dagger?
No.
Right.
Give me a second.
I mean, one way or another, those were going to be the weapons that were given to you guys. The fact that you just called it, okay.
I need a rapier and then modify it.
The flail is for Tarkx, and the mace is for Larkspur.
I can't use that.
Yeah, you can.
A mace is a simple weapon.
Oh, maybe I can. Okay.
I definitely researched the stuff before I
Okay.
did it.
Sorry,
So should I write down instead of longsword?
Well, you'll still want longsword. So when you pick up the longsword, you're immediately flooded with this knowledge that the sword is called Solus, S-O-L-I-S.
Named weapons. Ooh, how very loader of you.
The damage of the longsword, whether one hand or two, is still going to be a D8, but it's a D8 fire plus 1d6 radiant.
So no slashing?
Well,
Wow, all elemental damage. Let's go.
it's just all elemental damage.
Totally.
It's still technically slashing because it's a sword, but
You wanted 3 different types of damage on this thing.
I do.
So 1d8 what?
1d8 fire plus 1d6 radiant.
Plus divine smite. Get utter fucked.
And that's also considered an indestructible plus 1 to attacks.
Ooh.
You're gonna need healing dentures after
So it's a
this.
+1 weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
But that's only plus 1 to the attack, not plus
Oh.
1 to the damage.
interesting. Alright. Do I Wait, do I still get a D8 slashing damage?
Yeah,
no?
but the slashing is the fire damage.
Okay. Alright.
Typically, the non-magical damage is replaced when it becomes magical damage. So it's still slashing, but it's 1d8 fire, not just slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay?
So, like, for the purpose of overcoming resistances, it'll count as both or either, whichever is more advantageous to the player.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice. Okay.
As well as when you pick up the sword, you level up. When you pick up the rapier... When you pick up the rapier, you are immediately flooded with the knowledge that the rapier is called Fungorum.
Yeah, it is.
Fungorum.
So it's spelled how it sounds.
Yep. The rapier is going to do 1d8 poison plus 1d6 acid.
D8 poison plus 1d6 what?
Acid.
Does it have any bonuses to hit or anything?
Plus 1 to attacks, and it is also indestructible. All the weapons are going to have plus 1 to attacks and are indestructible.
It's not adamantium then.
It's adamantium and mithril blended.
So are we talking like 1,000-layer Damascus, ball Damascus?
Teardrop Damascus.
Ooh, I like Teardrop Damascus. That's
You didn't expect that, did you?
I didn't. I like the
I don't know my blacksmithing.
I like the semi-symmetry of Teardrop Damascus. I like it. It's less chaotic, but
It's
still
also
chaotic.
extremely difficult to
Super
do.
hard to do. Yeah, no joke.
That and you can't go. You have to do at least a few layers, but you can't go too many because otherwise you lose the
You lose
effect
the teardrop.
altogether.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
Which one did I say Tarkx gets?
The flail.
The flail. When he picks it up, Infensus.
Spell, please.
Infensus. 1d8 lightning plus 1d6 force.
Lightning. 1d6 force. Plus 1 to hit.
Mm-hmm. And finally, the mace. She picks it up. Oh, you also level up too.
Cool.
I get an extra attack.
Nice.
Mortis.
Me
Okay.
too.
Mortuus.
Mortis.
Oh, so not rigor mortis. Mortus. Got it.
Mortus.
Mortus.
1d8 ice plus 1d6 necrotic.
I also get fast movement. My speed increases by 10 feet.
Nice.
Tarkx is a fast boy.
Now, while you guys all level up, I'm going to pause this.
Should I go to intermission?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, why not?
What would break first? Your spell slots or your HP?
Turns out it was both.
Uh-oh. All right.
When the barbarian gets one with the wizard.
So after all of that, you guys have gotten these new Damascus mithril adamantium blended weapons and whatnot. The rest of the energy all fades away, and you can tell that whatever was supposed to happen here is done. As far as whatever this great evil was that was born out of anger and hatred and greed, Enoch was from Greyhaven, correct?
Yep.
Tarkx is from the mountains north Greenwald area, and Larkspur and Strawberry are from Plain of the Fairy and Paradise. Okay, so none of you were anywhere near when this happened, but at some point word about it probably got out at some point. So if you guys want to give me a I'm going to say a history check, because it's technically something that's already happened.
13.
20.
History check.
Oh my god.
But you get there
0?
17?
Oh!
Whoa!
Wow.
Man!
for a negative modifier in intelligence. Wow.
Larkspur's gonna be like, Tarkx, who do you know on the side? Who's feeding you this information?
19. Okay, so, what'd you say you got?
20.
20. What was it you got?
I had 13.
13.
Just from different planes.
So you know about something that's happened that caused evil
Yeah.
to come about, but for all you know, this could have been something that happened and was done.
Okay.
Whatever. The rest of you had heard something about a college that has since departed from where it was at over the Great Sea to some other place on the Great Sea, but nowhere near where you guys are at. Had an attack by a race known as Far Elves, and other members of the Adventurers Guild were also at the college when it happened. What you do know is that the key things about greed and hatred and stuff that trigger is you knew something about a gnome who pissed off Lux, the great red worm of the Golden Archipelago of the Great Sea. And they had come across a woman who was known as a curse eater. And the gnome attempted to have a curse that Lux put on him removed. Well, what he didn't really think about was the fact that this curse eater was also possessed by a Glabberzoo. So when she tried to pull the curse from the Great Worm out of him, part of the Great Worm's essence from the curse and part of the essence of the Glabberzoo blended, creating the first ever known demon dragon. That being said, that's what you've gathered from bits and pieces of information, so its accuracy is questionable at best, and you're not entirely sure if that is it or not, but those key words kind of brought about that thought. I assume everybody's coming out of the tomb and the necropolis underneath the city and everything?
Yeah.
Alright, as you guys come back out, it's roughly midday at this point, and one of the local couriers comes and finds you and says, excuse me, you, what's your name again?
Enoch.
Enoch, that's right. There's a blacksmith on the other side of town said your order is ready.
Oh, perfect.
And then there's a lady looking for the four of you. She said she heard about your entanglement with some big gigantic creature and thought maybe you guys would be able to help her.
Oh, does she look noble? Does she look wealthy?
She doesn't look poor.
Yeah, good enough.
Alright.
Enoch is already like on his way. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Got some new armor.
Oh, you said noble?
Yeah.
Yes, she does look like a noble.
Oh, well, yes.
Sorry, I didn't catch
we
that.
should meet with her post-haste.
As you get back to the blacksmith, he presents you with a full plate armor that looks kind of like adamantium armor, but it's different because it's that weird metal sort of thing. It's treated as a +2 adamantium armor. You were acting the same way when you got your scythe, so. But it also has resistance to poison and acid.
Oh my god. I'll name it Roswell.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh my god.
That's wonderful.
Given the nature of that last adventure, that makes sense.
What's Roswell mean, Enoch?
Oh, I just knew this weird looking motherfucker back in high school, and it just reminds me of him.
Fair enough.
If this was one of those no laughing games, we'd all lost a while ago.
Alright, so it's a +2 plate armor.
Mm-hmm. But it's treated as an adamantium armor, which means no more crits.
Jeez. And resistance to what?
Poison and acid.
So what Strawberry's rapier does.
Yeah, basically Strawberry's going to have a hard time hitting you with the rapier.
Alright, so a full plate armor is 18.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
your
plus
shield?
2, so it brings me up to 20.
Right.
And I have a shield that brings me up to 22.
Mm-hmm.
And I have defensive duelist or whatever it's called, or whatever, that brings me up to 23.
Holy shit.
Care to share? Please, sir. Please, sir. I have a 14 AC. Help me.
Maybe Strawberry should be hanging out with Enoch.
Put the battle Bjorn on
I
Enoch.
love the fact that we're both the frontline fighters, and he has like all of the everything, and Tarkx is like naked next to him. And I'm just like, we're both like, yeah, this is good. Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Everybody's got different strengths.
Whatever works for you, man.
Yeah.
Looks like Hulk and Iron Man.
Yeah, it's very much like that. Jeez.
Man.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to erase this thing. I'm not getting those javelins back.
Probably not. I kind of got
Nuked.
well. I guess we're
actually,
still
we could
down
go
in the
back
cavern.
there. Yeah. I'm not
No,
going back
that-
down there.
It's a deep fall down there.
Yeah, that whole ravine thing is very, very difficult to get down to now because when that thing
Yeah,
crawled
a
up,
bunch of stuff caved and stuff. Yeah.
Not worth it.
not over a few javelins. No.
Thank you kindly. This is pretty gosh darn epic, if I have to say so myself.
Well, the difference was having the ability to do this or potentially dying if you hadn't succeeded. So consider this the town's gratitude as they all contributed to the payment for it.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
And
Was it equitable distribution of payment?
Sure.
All right. Yeah, no.
Yeah, nobody here understands the equitable thing.
He would believe 100% that when he said yeah, sure, it was meant to be very authoritative. Like, absolutely, yes. I rolled a 2. Oh, by the way, I listened to the last podcast, and you had 2 good deceptions that Tarkx totally bought.
Nice.
It's getting so close to being something that is
Oh, man.
unavoidable.
Which, if you do end up going down that road, I have a whole thing written out. I don't know how your story thing
Yeah.
plays out, but it's one of those put you on the brink of this or this.
Yep.
And for the record, just know that like if that goes horribly wrong at some point, I will completely understand and as a player be okay with Tarkx like retaliating against her like in PvP.
Oh, I gotcha.
So I mean like just as a player, I don't PvP doesn't bother me, especially if it's related to the story. So, you know, if she dies at the hands of Tarkx because he realized that she's been lying to him and manipulating him this whole time.
There's an easy fix to that. She flies 20 feet in the air.
He just throws his ass.
Actually, with my belt right now, my vertical leap with no movement is 27 feet.
She flies 30 feet up into the air.
I can reach things up to 32.5 feet above me.
So she
I was
flies
gonna say,
40 feet
What's
in
your
the air and
No,
goes that way.
my fly speed is only 30 feet.
Yeah, see, she's toast.
Enhanceability.
And that's flat-footed. If
Everybody's
I,
turning
if I
on
run and
Larkspur,
jump,
Yeah,
apparently.
right.
if I run and jump, it's much more. And I have
What?
40 foot of movement, so I can do it.
These belts and stuff that they have, are they strictly mechanical or do they have any magical ability about
That's
them?
the
No,
magical school of ingenuity.
It's futuristic, so it's
said deadpan.
artificial and mimics the effect
Okay.
of that spell.
So dispel magic would
Right.
not work on the belt. Got
Right.
it.
So, and that takes me back to when you guys were fighting. It's long past now, but I did think about it and read back on it. When the commander did the thing with his arm and paralyzed you,
Yeah.
even after she paralyzed him, it would have technically kept you paralyzed because it didn't require concentration. It was
Oh.
a bing,
Ugh.
bam.
Yeah, because the machine did it.
Yeah.
It's like a
Did it.
stasis field.
Yeah, it mimicked a
Got
spell.
it.
It wasn't an actual spell.
But if she'd have cut his arm off.
What magic is this?
You'd have had to destroy the thing
Yeah.
on his arm.
destroy his arm and the machine. Win-win.
Larkspur 1000% would have assumed that they had tapped into the alternate weave, and we're not using the same.
What?
Yeah.
So you've got Mistra's weave, and then you have the Shadow weave from Shar, right, in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting, and so there's always been there's been 2 different magic weaves.
It's kind of like matter and antimatter.
Yeah, in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting. I know this campaign setting is different, but I would assume
that's some deep level magic use right there.
Yeah,
Holy
I would
crap.
assume that there's something there, but usually the people who are Shadow weave casters are massively evil because they have separated themselves from Mistra and aligned themselves completely and entirely with Shar. So their magic is different. If you are not a shadow caster and you pick up an item that was created by a shadow caster, you take massive damage and penalties because the weaves are competing.
Right. The only type of altered magic I had ever heard about, and I'm pretty sure it was a homebrew design, was called blood magic, where you could cast spells even if you didn't have the spell slots for it, but you took damage, which was your con modifier times the level of the spell.
Yeah.
That much damage you took when you cast the spell.
Yeah. But that would still tap into the normal weave of magic that exists in the world to be able to do that. Yeah.
I don't think there's anywhere official Wizards of the Coast publish of that sort of thing.
Probably not, yeah. That was Pathfinder. I don't think there's a WotC.
So you've gotten your armor now. You guys got your unique, new, unusual weapons. The other thing you know now is at this point, those weapons, like the adamantium dagger from before, are going to be the newer focus to your leveling up. So you're still seeking out little shards of adamantium, but it's not like, well, one piece goes to you and now you level up. The next piece goes... No, it's still, you find the piece, it splits into your guys' weapons, and it causes you to level up. It doesn't necessarily enhance the weapon anymore.
Okay.
Which that's part of that knowledge that flooded into your minds when you picked the weapons up.
Okay.
You know that the weapons are unique to you guys. It's not to say somebody else can't pick it up and wield it, but they don't have the same connection to it as what you guys have.
Okay, so I can't let Strawberry hold on to mine for now.
I mean, you could. She wouldn't be able to wield it the same way.
Oh.
For you, the magical damage that applies to you. If she were to wield it, it's just a mace.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
So we touched it, we got flooded with all this information and knowledge about everything it goes. So it's like Neo getting plugged in, getting through the training simulation. He's like, I know kung fu.
I still know kung fu.
That's a really weird analogy, but sure.
I know flail fu.
I would say it's more like attuning to a unique weapon without actually needing to attune to the weapon to fully understand it.
Yeah, like Matrix and the Train. You're welcome.
So what do you guys decide to do at this point?
Well, Enoch just got his armor, and Larkspur was very adamant about going and seeing the rich lady.
Yes, she needs to see us, so we should yes, let's go. I'm getting tired. I don't know what I said earlier. Something about post-haste. Larkspur assumes she has money and wants to offer us a job, and that's what she cares about.
Alright. So you guys get back to the tavern where you'd stayed the night. That was the last place she had heard about you guys being at, so that's where she went.
Okay.
And that was the last place you had heard about her being at. So you catch up with her. She is a half-elf noble. Not quite like royalty appearance, but nicer clothes, definitely ornate, has a slight bit of a nature twist to it in some manner. And as soon as she looks over and sees an orc, a fairy, and a myconid, along with a heavy armor guy, she's like, "You're the ones who took care of that big green nasty thing out in the field yesterday, aren't you?"
Yeah.
You're the one that just pointed at us.
Yes, we were.
That abomination was an affront to nature, and I'm glad to see it destroyed.
Yeah, its blood stung and everything. It was weird.
You had to touch it, didn't you?
Twice.
Did you take a bath?
Yes.
What is that on his deception?
I rolled an 8. I should probably roll at disadvantage
I
because
rolled
I absolutely stink.
Well, I rolled a 21.
and then I rolled a 2.
She just continues to stare at Tarkx, and one of her eyebrows goes up in a look of consternation.
Tarkx, like, physically actually cowers just a little bit. like a shameful cower.
She, like, flies in close. We will talk about this later.
All right.
And then as she gets closer, you I must apologize for that foul odor from my friend. But yes, we are a very formidable team. How can we help you?
Well, I have a home in the Marshlands village, not too far from here, and I had gone to an adjoining village to do some personal work and sales and vendorship and such. And when I came home, literally everyone, to include a personal friend of mine named Lachlan, she's my business partner, all missing. No clue as to their whereabouts, nothing. And an unusual sense has since come over the town, and I don't know much about as far as magic goes. I do more in cooking and crafting and a little bit of alchemy, and that's about it. Given that you guys handle far more in the adventuring type, and your names have kind of come around Greenwald a little bit. Am I to understand you're part of the Adventurers Guild?
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we sure are.
Okay. What level is it? What's the second level of healing potion?
I don't know.
So,
Greater?
greater. That's it. She goes, if you're willing to at least come to the town, I have a small set of potions, greater healing potions I'm willing to give you, as well as I have a bag of holding. That's to take the job, and then I can pay you at least 2,000 coin, as well as probably some other potions as well.
This might be a stupid question, but don't all bags hold things?
Tarkx, this one's special.
This is
Magic.
a bag of ingenuity. It holds far more than you can imagine.
I don't know, I can imagine an awful lot. Have you ever seen a dire elk?
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yes. Well, you could fit a dire elk inside the bag of holding.
How big's the bag? That's a
Only
massive
about
That's
that
bag.
what I've told you. It's bigger on the inside. It's like a TARDIS.
What's a TARDIS?
Take too long to explain.
Is that like a tart?
It's like the peak of ingenuity.
Ooh.
Yes.
Don't sue us. BBC, don't sue us.
It's been around since like the 50s. It's got to be
Oh,
the
yeah.
public domain at some point.
Right. I should say that those items would come in very handy for us. But I am curious, are you absolutely positive that your friends simply have not gone adventuring on their own? People do travel quite often these days.
That is true, but for older folks who simply do farming and such, adventuring's not really their forte.
What if they're playing hide and seek? And you're just really bad at it.
What if they just hate you and they let? And I'm kidding.
Wow!
I'm just
It's out of
kidding.
character for Enoch.
That elevated quick.
We're just throwing ideas out. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're just spitballing here.
Well, you mentioned they're of age. Is it possible that perhaps they've met an early
Ew.
demise?
I'm fairly certain something's happened, and I would rather be wrong knowing that you investigated it than to assume that I'm wrong and find out something actually did happen.
Well, if you said Larkspur, you can be very certain that they aren't there.
That's a good one, Tarkx.
Yeah.
Don't make
I'm sorry, Larkspur. Tarkx like uses his battle axe to kind of just like.
Oops.
Yes, well, I think this is well within the scope of our skills and talents. What did you say the payment up front would be?
4 greater healing potions and a bag of holding.
Ah, fantastic. It's a pretty good deal if we find out nothing went wrong with the town.
Worst case scenario is, if anything else, I have a unique crossbow that works well with certain poisons and such in a very unique manner. And that I can also offer up, as it's very rare and it's a family heirloom. If you're ready to go, we can head out now and I can lead you to the town.
Okay with that.
Sounds good to me.
Are we each gonna take a greater healing potion, I assume, since there's 4?
Yeah, it's 4d4 plus 4. I now have a regular healing potion, a potion of greater healing, and a potion of superior healing.
It's 44, what did you say?
Plus 4.
44 plus 4.
I know with each one that as it goes up, it's a certain number of dice
Yeah.
that are D4, and then the add-on is the same number equivalent to the number of dice.
Strawberry's holding most of our items at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So she should probably take the bag.
I was gonna
of
say, I'm
holding.
okay with you taking the bag of holding, so you
And
can
strawberry
put
was
all
like,
your stuff in it, including the gold, because that's gonna be heavy.
Oh, by the way, my name is Meredith Marsh. I forgot to introduce myself.
Oh.
My
Do
apologies.
you know a Randy?
No.
Oh, just throwing that out there.
How about a Stan?
this joke is beyond.
I'm not catching on to the joke, so no.
Well, you gotta have more dexterity to catch it. Monks are pretty good.
Cut the camera.
Well, now that we've thrown a bunch of insignificant names out there, we'll be off.
There's only so much negative intelligence I can handle before I gotta stop for a minute.
Making the DM roll a wisdom save in real life.
The smoke starts coming out of my ears, that's why.
Don't laugh, Theo.
And a meteorite comes hurling out of the sky at Tarkx.
I guess Tarkx Prime has made his choice.
Don't you mean a meteor swarm?
Dude, roll 3d6. Okay. Roll 3d6 again. And again. And 3 more times. Wait, what am I doing?
A meteor swarm. That's...
I meant to say D20s, I'm sorry.
Oh look, it's a bunch of shooting stars. Oh,
Look.
wait!
They're getting real close. Look how bright they are. Uh-oh.
So as
What
you
kind of magic of ingenuity is it? Oh, that's not it.
So as you guys head out of town and she starts to lead you, you know it's going to take almost all day into the night and into the next morning to get there.
Okay.
So as you guys head out, you get past the plain of the field where the battle took place. You've obviously gone way past the ravine, and you're almost to the point where you're out of sight of Karstead. Over the course of the next 6 hours, I'm going to have you guys roll survival checks. And depending on what you roll determines what does or does not happen. So survival checks from everybody.
Is Strawberry holding on to all of the greater healing potions, or do we all get one?
We all got one.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
4 of them.
That's a natural 20.
We're all rolling survival, you said?
Yes.
Oh, that helps. What is survival? Survival's a...
Wisdom.
Oh. Oh, it's an 18. Not terrible.
Four. No, 3.
Okay, so that's a fail. That's a pass.
An au naturel 20.
That's a pass.
So 22 total.
10.
10. Okay. Let's see here.
We can't. You're holding your phone away from us.
What did Enoch get?
3.
Not
3.
good.
Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Ooh, I could use my new dice.
Yeah.
88.
Ooh.
88.
For some reason, I have a good feeling about this.
I don't.
So you guys come upon a small camping group in a picturesque sort of location among the trees and such. You notice that one of the people camping seems to have several easels set up with various canvases and pictures and whatnot.
I catch Strawberry's eye. Is there anything on them?
Yeah, most of them are landscapes. Some of them are various depiction of historical moments along the material plane. You see one in particular that looks like a red dragon grabbing some very small little individual and flying up into the air.
Hey there!
Oh, hello! Hi!
How's it going?
Quite nicely. I'm about finished with this painting over here.
Oh, you're a painter. We got a painter in our midst.
Oh, really?
Sorry, just waves.
The what is she?
Strawberry.
That doesn't look like a strawberry. That looks like a mushroom.
But it's strawberry.
That's rude and racist.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Strawberry will hardly write on their chalkboard. I'm liking it.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that.
I like when
Okay.
Larkspur and Enoch team up. It's great.
It's wild energy. I love it. I'm here for it.
Who needs a wild potion?
I know, right?
Well, so for a few gold, I'm willing to paint a picture for you if you'd like.
Well, as we've just stated, we already have a painter in our midst.
Well, okay. Well, I figured you stopped by. You were interested in paintings. I wanted to let you know on what it is I'm doing.
Unless, of course, Strawberry, you'd like to buy any of his pathetic paintings for your own research.
Oh, no, I will paint you a picture. In fact, if you'd like, I'll paint a picture of the four of you
Doing what?
posing.
I'm not
no.
a poser.
No,
You better
no.
watch yourself,
No,
sir.
striking a pose, dear, so that you
I gotta hit a poser?
look. No. I'm choice words here. Standing heroically, so that he depicts the strength of your ancestors in the picture.
Oh, Tarkx's prime is pretty strong.
Yes.
Sure.
You're gonna need a bigger canvas.
Or I'll just paint it smaller so you can get the whole picture.
Larkspur.
How can you paint it smaller if he's so big?
This Tarkx is having an
His
identity
brain's
crisis. Strawberry will point to the painting with the red dragon.
20 insight. Is there something off about this dude?
There is.
Carry the wand.
What is the
I didn't know he was still
counting? What exactly is
magic of
off
ingenuity, Dave.
about
Don't
this
try to figure
guy?
it out.
You get something, a weird sense about the pictures that he's painted. There's something more about them than just depictions.
Oh, tell me about this one. This one right here. I don't know.
Strawberry's standing.
He's not even facing the painting. It's, the easel
Well,
is like towards
He
him.
did just point out the one with the red dragon.
Yeah.
18 perception.
18 perception. This one, this one was a requested piece by a young halfling who told a story about how he heard about a gnome who angered a red dragon, and so I started to have him describe to me the scenario as best he could, and I said I would have it done in the evening, and the next day he was gone. So now I have it here for sale.
Do you give us any kind of indication in character that you picked up something weird about this guy?
Aside from like the slight change in demeanor that you just
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Other than the demeanor, if
Might be enough for us to
Yeah.
know that you say something's up.
Yeah, I remember a story about a dragon and a little dude.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic on his paintings.
Okay, so I think here. So this is a type of magic I've used in this world that is treated as the unexplainable magic, called cosmic magic.
Mhm.
Each of the pictures are all radiating cosmic magic,
Okay.
and the paintbrush he has is radiating some sort of hefty necrotic magic on it.
Hey Enoch, didn't your ghost buddy tell us about a dragon and a gnome? That the gnome pissed off the dragon and...
no, that was just a memory you had.
Oh.
That was a story that he like.
Oh.
He kind of. It was like an adjacent thing.
Jason. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I know stuff. Ha! I recognize that. That's cool. That dude got in trouble, man. You don't mess with red dragons like that. Not when you're small.
So,
Dumbass.
I'm curious. Tell me, what is the benefit of your paintings?
Every picture tells a story.
Well, yes, but I mean, obviously they're imbued with magic, and so they must have a different purpose, other than just looking nice.
They're imbued with magic?
It's a 17 deception. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, yeah, that's it's a 12 for insight. Or actually, no, sorry, that's a
Would she be advantaged since she casts Detect Magic and knows definitively that they're magical?
3, 4, that's a 15. Can I roll at advantage?
Yep.
Let's go. Big roll.
There we go. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. He goes, on second thought, maybe you guys don't have the time. I'll talk to some of the other people here.
The Strawberry's trying to keep it cool.
Mm-hmm.
What were the other paintings?
I didn't give any specifics.
Said landscapes.
Landscapes. Some of them were historical moments, like maybe a battle going on, or a very old, famous family of some sort.
What color do I see?
Well, okay, so before we get into the color thing, is this something that just your character does, or is there a specific aspect of the colors?
It's more of personality.
Okay.
Larkspur's gonna fly over to Enoch and whisper in his ear, "The paintbrush is imbued with necrotic magic."
Hey, what story does that landscape tell? Like, Tarkx is actively engaging him, so almost like a
Yeah,
distraction.
Strawberry's also
Yeah,
doing that.
and Enoch will whisper, I knew something was off.
You said every painting tells a story. What's that landscape story tell?
Supposedly that's a burial ground to a famous champion who fought off a demon.
Well, he must not won, because he's dead, and it's just a landscape. So, like...
Well, he won the fight, but old age caught up to him.
Oh, so he didn't win against death.
Well, yeah, eventually everyone dies.
But yeah, but some people keep living.
Okay. Sure, whatever you want to believe.
Alright, Tarkx Prime is still living.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Somebody like you wouldn't know Tarkx Prime.
We show up to his camp and be rude as shit to him.
So I don't believe you've answered my original question. What other benefit or purpose do your paintings have other than being beautiful?
Well, what other benefits would any painting have?
Well, I'm just confused at why your paintings are radiating such strong magic aura if they are simply paintings.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Strawberry's gonna go up and touch one of the paintings.
Do I get an opposed roll or anything like that?
Nothing happens.
Again,
Yeah,
I thought you were pointing at the initiative counter, and he's like, that was just a way to say initiative.
No,
It's
no.
like, oh god.
Rowdy, real fast.
Is he trying to lie again in
Yes.
response to my question? Okay. Do I still get advantage because of I know they're magical and it's a little bit unbelievable? Okay.
I mean, he's not gonna
Yeah.
dispute it. He's still gonna lie about it.
So 21.
Yeah, you still get the intent feeling he's not.
Well,
Alright, here we go. Enoch takes out his long sword. He's gonna roll for intimidation. That's gonna be a 24 for intimidation.
Holy
And he's like,
shit.
either you start talking or we start smashing.
All right. Now
Smashing!
Hey, hold on.
Tarkx like grabs a painting.
AKA Tarkx
Oh,
ready
oh.
action.
Hold on.
Strawberry emits voice. Wait! Look! There's obviously something different about your paintings. They are amazing. But there is something different about them. We just want to know what they are. We're
He's a
not...
liar and his paintings are full of death.
Well, I mean, it's obvious, but there's something more. There's something more.
What is Tarkx doing?
He's
It's
very...
just a field. There's no death in it. He said there's a guy buried
Well,
there. but I can't
Tarkx,
see.
let's put it this way. That painting depicts of a battle where the hero eventually fell.
Yeah.
This one, pointing to the dragon, it's obvious that that person also fell. And these others, I'm assuming, have the same thing. What about the painting you said you were finishing up? What does that one depict?
And he kneels down real quick, and all of a sudden his entire appearance changes, and you see a large fiend
Oh,
of a horned devil.
perfect.
And Enoch, Tarkx, and Larkspur are all over here like, let's go! And Strawberry's like, wait! Let's be friends!
As he swings his hand around, and you start seeing all the pictures and everything fly up in a tornado pattern up to his hand, as if to go into an interdimensional
Little
space in
Pokeball.
his hand, type of thing. And the paintbrush is now turned into a large trident.
What happens to the painting that I was actively holding?
It,
Like, dissipate out of his
gonna-
hands.
yeah, it basically dissipates like energy out of
Aw.
his hands, and
I had a thing I wanted to do. I was gonna smash it over him and try to use that as a grapple attack.
I'm not going to say initiative. You guys have a chance to react.
Oh, well, yeah.
So Tarkx
if
is
he turns, I
100%
will
wailing on his asshole.
fire
Yeah.
a spell.
Oh,
Enoch cracks his neck. All right, there's a few things I wanted to try out.
it's a natural 20 for initiative.
Misty step backwards, 30 feet. Get me out of here.
Alright, so just to be... Let me go find a horned devil real quick.
All right.
So just to be clear, we get a surprise attack, and then we go into initiative?
Don't treat it as a surprise attack, just a free round that you guys get before initiative.
So he
It's a
can still
surprise.
make. So he can still make reactions and whatnot.
Yeah, that was my reaction.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Step me, get me to move in.
A mostly surprise attack.
My initiative is 15. 2 digits.
You guys want to pull your miniatures off the board. Right?
I'm all about the Larkspur Enoch energy combo.
It's pretty fun.
It's wild. It's fun. It's fun.
Well, see, he's become far more powerful, so he's far more useful.
Yeah, he's literally a moving tank. At this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Remember when we were playing a game, us three together, and our first major encounter was a the horned devil, and we just wailed on him. He
Yep.
barely made it out of the ground.
Yeah. Oh, no, was it a horned devil? I thought it was an imp, because you guys were pretty low level.
No. This was after we went to the graveyard.
Oh,
And
yeah.
started being
Oh yeah,
raised.
you all rolled super high initiative. I was last in initiative, and between like True
I
Strike,
have a hard time believing that was a horned devil, because that thing has a very high challenge rating.
I can't remember if it was a horned devil. It was.
I thought it was a
devil?
barbed devil, or...
Barb devil?
That might have been what it
Yeah.
was. It might have been.
It was a
barb devil.
low-level
Yeah.
devil.
Still.
Where's this guy
we were-
going?
Huh?
We were kind of like circled around him.
Yeah, he is going to be right here, but he flew up into the air, so he's 60 feet up here in the air.
60
Oh.
feet.
That
Okay.
I misty step backwards in panic.
Larkspur's gonna fire off an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
For a 16 and a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay. A 16 and a dirty 20.
Correct.
The 16 misses, the 20
Okay.
hits.
He will. He'll take 8 points of force damage.
Okay.
I just looked over what the
Is
after
Tarkx doing
effects-
anything?
Yeah, so he's already up 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip out the cannon and shoot him.
Wrong move.
All right, asshole.
I mean, I also have the rifle. This is why I held on to the natural 20.
Oh,
We got a
man.
crit.
Did you seriously?
Yep,
It's a
he
crit.
Sir.
It's on camera.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Wrong move, asshole, indeed.
Is that radiant damage?
No, this one's necrotic, unfortunately.
Shit.
Yeah, if it were radiant.
Mine's radiant.
However, I get a double all damage dice rolls.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first attack. My barbarian zealot thing gives me a d6 plus half my barbarian level in radiant damage.
You're already rolling 12 d8. Okay.
I sure am.
Oh man. This is
God.
Let's see.
Fight might be over before it started.
13.
Unfortunately, if it's necrotic, he probably has resistance to it.
He's rolling a lot of dice.
Jeez.
41.
Forgot the calculator.
There's a huge difference between level 4 and level 5.
Yeah.
It is.
53 points of necrotic.
Yeah. You said 53?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, that's 9. And 16 points of radiant.
Okay.
Before you try to do anything, I'm going to try guiding bolt him.
Absolutely
So
fuck
you can get
this
advantage
asshole.
if you.
It's
No, you-
gonna be awesome.
Do you have anything that you can do, or
I mean,
you already did it? Or did you already do it?
the rifle is two-handed.
Oh,
So
I have to
technically-
roll for recharge, right?
Yes.
And it's a d6?
Yes. So the
6.
okay. So the recharge thing, the way it works is you either let it relax for
A round.
well, no, you let it relax equivalent to a long rest,
Oh, sh.
and it recharges on its own, or you
Jeez.
re-roll the recharge. It's
So
one of those you have to roll the recharge
do
if
I-
you're going to use it.
do I get 2 attack actions?
Does your character allow for 2 attack actions?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You said this wasn't a surprise round.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 22 to hit.
That's going to hit. Well, I also didn't expect him to crit with a
Yes.
frickin' futuristic
Pretty freaking amazing.
cannon.
And that's going to be 11 points of... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, no, it's 6... It's 66,
68.
so that's 11. 9 is 20. 24 points.
Are you
of
rolling
necrotic
d8s or
damage.
d6s?
D8s?
Okay.
24 points of necrotic damage.
Does a 21 hit him?
Yes, it does.
All right, that's
This guy. This guy.
Holy
This guy. He is fucking around and finding...
Oh god!
Welcome to 5th level.
Granted,
7.
you would not be as close to killing him as you would be if you had not rolled the crit.
Well, yeah, that's not
But if he
fair.
wasn't in the air, we'd be dealing tons of radiant damage.
I hit him with guiding bolt. That's 12 radiant damage, and then
I'm taking back
the
what I
next
said,
attack
I'll do
is
something else.
advantage, I believe.
Nice.
Okay.
From you or for anybody?
Anybody.
Nice.
I'm taking.
So it's just 12 points radiant.
With advantage?
Yeah, and the next attack against him until the end of my next turn gains advantage.
Okay, sweet.
I'm taking back what I said about Misty Step, because I want to get a piece of this action.
Pieces here.
Everyone.
I want a
Are we
piece of
gonna
this
one round this guy?
Sounds like it.
You're really close.
And I have
Well, not that
advantage.
close. Okay.
18 to hit.
Right on the money.
I need another D8. You want to? No.
Okay.
Tarkx have been really well.
Hey, that's a brand new die.
So is this.
8, 10, 18, 20 points radiant.
Wow.
As Strawberry goes, yippee-ki-yay.
Wait, what did
Yes.
you say?
Yippee-ki-yay. She heard Tark say that in his sleep one time. I always wonder what he meant. This is what he meant.
That is 100% how Cat
And
kept on
Strawberry
saying,
is literally, this rifle is like way too big, so Strawberry is literally holding it
back.
up. I
She's
will
now
not.
like rolling back.
I will
around.
go prone if you want me to with this thing. If the kickback is that powerful.
You rolled at an advantage, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Knock me flat on my butt.
Is he dead yet?
Give me an athletics check.
Natural 20.
Oh!
She held her
There
ground.
you go.
Boom!
Hilarious.
Wait, did you use the laser cannon?
I use the laser
She's the laser
rifle.
rifle.
The laser rifle?
I have laser.
From here on out, when you use that, it's at a +1 to attack and damage.
Damn.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
so +1 to hit, and +1 damage. Nice. Sweet. That's almost proficient. Well, my proficiency is now a +3, so yeah.
Alright, so everybody's done something now?
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Bummer.
Not very enough. Yeah, she's
So
standing next to
at this
Tarkx.
point, yeah, now it's initiative.
Standing next to Tarkx.
Yeah.
What's the range on the rifles you guys have?
100 feet at base, and
the
then
cannon's
300.
further, I think.
Sweet.
100 feet and then
100%.
300 feet.
All I've been given is the damage die for the cannon. And the recharge now.
When it's out, you can just chuck the cannon at.
So I was actually talking
Use
to
it as a
Audrey.
bludgeoning damage.
I was talking to Audrey, like, it's an improvised weapon, so I do my unarmed attack damage, but if it's my first attack in a round, I can add my radiant damage to it anyway.
Nice.
And if I'm raging, it's a 7 flat damage. Like,
Bet.
plus a d6 plus 3. Like, it's not bad. This is not bad.
Oh man.
All right, so we made 1 round. We'll see if he makes 2 rounds.
All right, what did Strawberry get for
16.
initiative? 16. Larkspur?
21.
Enoch?
15.
Enoch will go before the devil does.
Cool.
What did Tarkx get?
6.
Tarkx will not be going before the
Sorry,
monster. So
Yeah, that die was not kind.
it's going to be
No, that was your crit.
Larkspur,
Yeah.
Strawberry,
So I did my job. Lay off.
Enoch.
Uh-oh.
Your light turned off.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Alright.
Okay, so back to this. So it gets Larkspur, Strawberry, Enoch, the monster, and then Tarkx.
If it gets that far.
So Larkspur, what you doing?
I'm gonna fire another Eldritch Blast at him. No, I'm not. That's my turn.
Okay. Strawberry.
I rolled 2 and a 6.
17 to hit.
Just a heads
That
up, you can only
misses.
see your beard.
Enoch.
I'll do another guiding bolt to his face.
Bardic Inspiration to Enoch, and it's now a 1d8.
Oh wait, was I supposed to roll at advantage?
No, I
No,
did
she
it.
used it.
Yeah, the
She-
next
oh,
attack.
she-
yeah,
okay.
is
Oh, that's
Strawberry.
right. Never mind.
Let me know what you're going to use that Bardic Inspiration die for.
Do I have to use it before I
You have
roll
10 minutes.
for a hit?
You can
That way you're
roll
more
it
stable.
after if you want.
Okay.
Doesn't fall over.
That's fair.
I'm not going to need it.
Okay.
That would be a 25 to hit with the guiding bolt.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
do it.
That's 4, 5, 6. Wow, that was trash rolls. 6 radiant damage, but
Just 6
Yeah.
radiant damage. Okay.
just 6 radiant damage. But the next attack on it till the end of my next turn is going to have advantage. So that
At
should
least you
be,
hit it. That was more
yeah.
than I.
That
more
should
than I
be
did.
Tarkx too. So
So now it's its turn. The paintbrush that turned into a fork, he flips over his hand, points it straight down, and you see 3 bursts of fire come shooting out and hit dead center of you guys right here. I need 3 separate dexterity saving throws.
How big is the blast?
The initial blast is 5 foot, but then it extends out 20 feet.
Oh, and I'm at
Okay,
advantage.
so
Similar to like a lesser
You
version
can,
of
Like
a
so,
fire.
but like a
Oh,
dome
yeah.
too,
Whoa.
right? So like it goes up and
D8?
out. It's or is it just a
but let
radius
me know
blast?
what you're using.
Because I'm
for
15 feet in the
saving
air, so I just
throw.
wasn't
Yeah.
sure what kind of
That's
blast it
right.
was.
You don't need to make the save
Okay.
throws.
So those are my saving throws.
Tell me what number you got.
It's
on
a
the
20, a
board.
20, and a 14.
So you
Wow.
got 4 bar-
Yeah.
4
And-
step saves.
And I'm supposed to be at advantage, and I
Oh.
didn't.
Whose turn did we leave off on?
I think you had just asked
You
them to roll.
shot
That's
the
right.
3
Dexterity
beams.
saving throws.
So do you need one from the 3 of us that are on the ground, or 3 rolls for the 3 of us on the ground?
3 rolls from each of you. 'Cause
Okay.
It's 3 separate hits
oh,
coming down.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain I'm going to make that.
15.
Hang on, something's going on here with this thing.
Oh boy.
What the hell did you just do? Okay, I'll do this thing. It decided to freeze up on me and then stopped and saved the recording.
oh,
So,
I'm gonna. Oh, where'd it go? No, don't go away.
What's fun?
I said 18.
Hmm.
I was gonna take that 18 as my advantage on the 15 one. I'll take that 16 too. That's fine.
sometime today. Thank you. There we go. Stop freezing up on me. This phone has been extremely difficult lately.
Uh-oh.
Well, since we're paused, I'm going to run upstairs real quick and
Alright.
use the restroom again.
Intermission.
Do it.
All right. We're back.
We're ready to find out if Strawberry died.
Let's get back to this real quick. How much is this? That out of there. Set that over here. Set this over here. And
I sometimes wish Misty Step was a reaction.
alright, so there's that one. There's that one. There's that one. Alright, so 3 separate blasts from his fork, all hit. Blasts outward. Saving throws.
10, 9, 6.
You're going to take all the damage.
Highest was a 14.
Highest was a 14.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to end up taking all the damage.
Figured.
Nat 20, 18 with a +4 to each.
Alright, you're going to take half damage in total. So, we've got 10, 14 from the first blast.
Oh no.
5, 10,
14 from the first blast.
11 from the second blast.
That's not great.
And 17 from the third
Oh
blast.
no.
All fire damage.
You're dead, are you? Are you
She's
down?
not dead, alright.
I have 4 health left because of the temporary hit points I gained.
What was the total damage on that?
42, because
Oh, you went down!
that Strawberry's health. Dear God, you could not have done that any better.
I mean, I sat right here and
We
rolled the
literally,
dice.
as soon as you walked out, we started talking about how much health each of us
Okay.
Her new HP is exactly 42.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
I'm currently in death saves, people. This is the 5th time this is.
This is not Tarkx's fault. Not
You could probably blame this on Larkspur.
I was like, if you say you can blame this on Tarkx, I'm gonna be so mad.
We kind of picked this fight.
He did. He kind of tried to walk away a few times. You're like, oh, wait a minute, come here.
Well, he lied, the bastard. He has some nefarious.
If he had told me the truth, I'd probably been like, oh, okay, respect, and then left him alone. But no,
You
he
wouldn't have liked what he said.
come to lie to me.
Okay, so Strawberry's down. How's Enoch looking?
4 health.
Oh,
I also have 42 health exactly, but I used Bardic Inspiration for one of those rolls.
Mhm.
Didn't help, but in one way, what did I have to roll? It was like something like a D6 or something like that. A D8. And I rolled one that gave me 4 temporary hit points.
Oh, wow.
You're
So,
lucky.
And how's Tarkx looking?
Tarkx is fine.
Peach.
Well, it should be your turn. Destroy him.
you get advantage.
Yeah, it's Tarkx's turn. He's still 60
Oh,
feet up in
and
the
of
air.
course, you will feel Strawberry's pain and hear Strawberry scream in agony as they go down. And Tarkx is getting war flashbacks to the last time this happened.
Yeah, bonus action rage.
Yeah, I figured.
Strawberry! Tarkx is going to,
Dead silence.
in his movement, use his free action to activate his belt. I'm going to jump up. Which gives me... Okay, so I can jump 20...
I got her own pizza.
Triples my jump. So that makes it...
What do I have to do? Beat a 10
I can reach
for a
something.
save?
10 or higher, and it's a success.
How high up did you say you went?
60 feet.
Alright, so I'm going to run and jump up. I'm now 20 feet off the ground, and I'm going to hurl my flail at him.
Okay.
recklessly.
So that's not considered a ranged weapon.
Correct.
Hand me the box, please.
Which one?
The big one.
There's one missing.
Oh.
That's a good
Does
question.
anyone-
I'm not used to
Anyone
throwing
want
an
the last
unthrowable
piece?
weapon.
Is there any in the little one?
Probably disadvantage on the roll, but I'm reckless attacking, so it'll balance
It'll
out.
balance out.
Yep.
But it doesn't have an actual range, so
There's only one slice left. Does anyone?
So
want
my feet are now 20 feet off the
I
ground.
think
I'm
for it.
6.5 feet, so it's almost 30 feet. So I mean, I could probably throw a flail 30 feet. I mean, I can put a shot put at 30 feet. And that's not a handle that I can swing and get momentum and chuck. And I also don't have an 18 strength. I'm not that strong.
we'll say it's a 30-foot just so you have a chance to
Sure.
hit him. But it's a straight roll for you.
Yep. That is very unfortunate. Inspiration.
Oh, you still have that?
I sure do.
I
Not
saw that
anymore.
roll.
Yeah. Inspiration. That's not much better. Plus what?
You gotta roll
Oh,
really
actually,
high.
it's a +7. I'm probably not going to hit. It's a 14 to hit.
Mm-mm.
Nope. My 17 didn't hit him.
Yeah. Like 60 feet in the air. I don't really have much else.
Your flail comes up 30 feet.
You got
comes back
advantage
down.
on that, right?
No.
'Cause
Oh,
it
wait,
was
hold on. Oh, she gave Bardic Inspiration to him, right? No. You can give Bardic Inspiration to everybody, didn't you?
No, just it's one person.
It's one person?
one person.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but I did not have advantage because I'm throwing a non-ranged weapon. And it's outside of 20 feet, which would normally be like the thrown range of like a dagger.
Okay.
So the disadvantage for a non
But I recklessly
weapon being
attacked.
thrown and his reckless attack, they cancel each other out.
Yeah, so unless I had something else giving me advantage, no go. Alright, well that sucked. On my way falling down, I'm going to throw a javelin.
That has a range.
Sure does.
What's the range of the
I'm not
javelin?
gonna hit with it. It's a 10.
Yeah. And javelin goes flying off too.
You are betraying me now.
So that was Tark's turn. Back up to the top, Larkspur.
Alright, Eldritch Blast him. 'Cause it's,
Oh, I'm now like directly beneath him.
I think I've got that will reach. Oh, those are 2 18s on the die. So that's going to be a total of a 25? 25.
To hit? Yep.
Yep.
That's gonna hit.
That's going to be 13 points of force damage.
Watch this dice.
Sorry,
gonna fail me.
13, 16, 19 points of force damage.
Actually, I guess I just took 10 feet and jumped vertical, so I would have landed right back there.
He is not looking good.
Good.
He is very much not looking
Neither
good.
was strawberry.
You guys chose this fight.
Yep.
I'm just
I
saying.
did not choose this fight.
That's true. You were the only one who was like, no, let's talk about this.
Strawberry's turn. Death saving throw.
3.
That's one failed death save. Enoch's turn. Strawberry could potentially die.
Yep.
So, drinking a health potion is a bonus action, right?
Drinking a health potion is typically an action. Depending on the means by which how you go about doing it, at times it can also be considered a bonus action.
I was planning on doing lay on hands on Strawberry and then drinking a potion myself.
Okay, yeah. The potion can be... Because it'd be simple as pop, boom.
And if I need both hands, I could just...
Now, do you need to actually physically touch her to do it? Or is it just a...
It has to be touch.
Yeah, so,
So
I
I
moved him
walk-
5 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm already there.
I didn't see where she was at. Okay.
Lay on hands. Where is it? Where to go?
And a 1.
More than just one.
No, she was talking about her die. She put
Oh.
herself on 1 for 1 death save fail.
touch a creature and draw power from a pool of to restore a number of hit points.
Didn't you just say your lay on hands went up to 25?
Yep. And I'll do 25 for you.
They're alive.
And over half HP. Then I'm going to down a superior healing potion. I don't remember when I got it,
Greater
but
healing potion.
Oh.
Okay, greater? Or do you have a superior?
We picked up a superior from
I have a superior.
someplace.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She picked up the
The
one of
noble woman gave us greater.
Mhm.
but
The thing the vial that mimics a superior healing potion was found down in the lab under the ravine.
yeah, that's right. So how many D4s would that be
That's,
For a greater,
for a superior?
she has the superior.
I have it. I'm carrying it. There was only one, and Strawberry's got it.
Oh, well, then I
She'd have
guess
a
I'll
greater.
do it.
That's 44 plus 4.
Okay. $14 for me. So he's back to 18 health.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I can do.
So it's Enoch's turn. It's the monster's turn again. The tip of the fork.
Oh, wait.
come-
I run away. A little bit. I try to space us out a bit. There we go.
So the fork on the thing that he has had 2 points, comes to a single point, and he points it back down again. This time, instead of it being saving throws, it's rolled to hit.
Who's he aiming at?
I'll find out in a minute.
I don't like that you just pulled out that many dice.
That
Those
was
are
the
what he
number
rolled.
of dice that I
Yeah.
rolled for the last time.
That's what he rolled for damage on the last one.
I'm doing 3 separate rolls, that way I don't have to. If you guys don't know what I rolled when I tell you, I can go back and say, like, oh, it was this much.
But at least you got to smell a cooked mushroom. Smell like.
Thank you for the pizza, Ken.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Well, we might have to use your audio because I can't tell what this thing is doing.
No.
Well, that's fine.
Crap. Okay. So the first one he aims at is going to be at Tarkx. And that's a 16 to hit. Nope.
Oh, Tarkx in his rage is dodging the whatever the hell's shooting out of this thing.
Doesn't realize that Strawberry is back up yet.
Nope,
Why wouldn't he realize that?
because I'm preoccupied with this guy.
He's raging, so he doesn't pay attention to the
Oh, Tarkx isn't. Okay. I
No.
thought you were asking if the the Horned Devil guy.
No.
I was like, yeah, he can see all of you. The second one, he flips it up and aims it at Larkspur. It's a 15.
That hits.
Okay.
Boo.
Damn, that was low.
Yay.
9. 12 points of fire.
Okay.
Okay, not bad.
And then the third shot is aimed back at Strawberry again.
You motherfucker.
Oh, fuck.
You just crit, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
No, minimum roll.
Like, could you at least have done a 18 so that way I could shield the monster? Alright, give it to me. I'm going back down.
You're at 25.
I'm going back down.
Exactly 25.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta be.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, let me double check it. That's 8, 18, 19,
7.
20, 21, 22, 23,
7.
25.
How many d6s do you roll per attack?
It's a 4d6 attack, but
But
the
he
crit I threw in
Oh, you
another
crit.
4.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
Oh, damn.
So back into death saving throws.
We got enough money for a res spell.
And it's Tark's turn. Again.
I have a diamond.
All right. Tarkx
No, we
turns
got,
to the
like,
down strawberry
400 platinum.
and
Yeah, but I have a diamond.
reaches
Oh,
in
yeah.
and grabs the laser rifle.
Mine?
Yeah.
Just so you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That if you make that shot, it's a 3d8.
19.
That'll hit.
3d8 plus 3 radiant.
Hey, guess what? That's my first attack this round, which means he's going to take extra radiant damage. Alright, so that's 9, 11, plus...
Did you add the
plus
3?
8. So that's 19. 22 points of radiant damage.
Good night.
I've got another shot for that motherfucker. If he lives.
Didn't your rifle recharge?
Yeah.
But it's necrotic.
Oh.
So with that shot,
There it is.
you clock him square in the head, and as he starts to fall, the fork comes out of his hand. His body completely disintegrates, and the fork just into the ground.
Enoch picks it over to Strawberry, and he reaches for his health potions. And then he reaches for Strawberry's health potions, and he says,
So medicine check.
I'm assuming either considered monster or enemy of choice for him.
Just use my regular potion.
He's a fiend.
Sure.
Bring it up real quick.
Do you have doubles?
Not broken down that small monsters
18.
would fall under that.
Yeah, that would be considered a monster.
So I get back.
18.
The medicine check. Oh, yeah.
Choke me out and I die.
I go and get my flail and come back to his fork.
What exactly did you do?
I'm going to attempt to break his fork.
I got 8 points of healing.
Okay.
Back from that. Thank you.
I'm going to hit it
problem.
with my flail.
I've got
Okay.
healing potions on me. Do you need more?
I have one more regular healing
Recklessly.
potion.
I've
Okay.
got
Enoch sees... How close is he doing that to
Just strawberry.
us?
3 to
About
1.
there.
We all died. Instant death.
10 feet away from Strawberry? Unless she's conscious now, right?
Yeah.
I'm barely waking up.
Enoch went back over to her, right?
Enoch is going to... After he has her down the health potion, he's going to drag her away because he could tell
Dark's a little.
Tarkx is going to do something a little drastic to the...
A little
to
stupid.
the infernal weapon.
That's totally fair. I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
not
cool.
a bad
I
idea.
can't move them. I will follow to wherever. Enoch
I only
can.
did that so it's more stable. I mean, you don't have to.
No, it's totally fair. It's so stable that I couldn't move it.
Little too
It's a
stable.
19.
The 19 to try to break the weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming it hits.
Well, yeah, it's an inanimate object.
Oh yeah, the crit.
Alright, so that's 4 points of... No, yeah, 4 points of lightning.
Double your damage because it's an inanimate object.
Okay, 8 points of lightning. 6... Nope. 8 points of radiant plus another 10 points of radiant.
Okay, keep a hold of that for just a second.
Okay, got it. Fuck this dude's fork.
Okay, so it's enough. It snaps it and sunders the weapon. I need another dexterity saving throw.
That's fair, I'm at advantage for those. Alright, not bad. 20, dirty.
Dirty 20. Alright. So, half damage. What are you doing?
I'm seeing how many dice you're rolling. What am I gonna do?
Huh?
What am I gonna do about it?
6, 12, 13. So 6 points fire as the thing goes.
Why am I taking 6 points? Oh, I'm
You
taking
made
half
the
damage.
save.
I'm taking half damage.
So you're only taking 3?
few cinders here and there on him.
Strawberry, you alright? Where you at?
Strawberry hasn't like moved yet. Just like
Strawberry!
Over here, Tarkx.
Oh,
They're fine.
I've still got 3 healing tinctures that I'll give to Strawberry for 30 HP. Unless you don't want them. I know. My brain Sorry. I couldn't resist. Yeah, whatever that gives me. It'll be 30 HP because they heal for 10 each.
30.
jeez.
But I am now out of those, so.
Oh, Mr. Fairy.
Yeah, right. Work your guiles on that poor fairy shopkeeper, please.
It's about 8:30. Do you want to call
Yep.
it now?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay. Yeah, works great. Stop.
Alright.
So,
Freaking A.
Thank you for watching.
What?
bye.
Yeah.